getting... Okay, I just got to get the necessary Spotify playlist ready to go. And we're good to go. Oh, what the fuck is all this shit? Be gone! Yeah, this is where you guys are. Okay. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you, Spotify. Oh, there you are. You're hiding it. Jesus Christ. There we go. Okay, here we go, fellas. I can't wait for my Unwrapped, where this song is my favorite song of the year again. But in the meantime,
It's a pretty good song.
it is a pretty good song, in fairness. It's a good song. It has been a time of descending down to the mortal plane. You guys have learned much from your time above and abroad. You have learned of your powers of fatelessness, so to speak. This secret or not so secret power that seems to keep you free from myth itself, from the fates itself. Free to shape the course of your own destinies, unlike most mortals and gods. And so you have descended from the mountain. You guys have gone your separate ways from the various demigods, all taking to the various corners of Greece to make their legends known. And you guys have chose to travel with King Amphion, bless you, his brother Xanthos, to go to the great and famous city of Thebes, uh, to be audience there. It's a very big city. Possibly find something cool to do. Um, in the meantime, you are also being tailed by Perseus, I hope I said that right. Perseus, the blind sort of priest who has the powers of prophecy at his fingertips. You guys are all advised by Hecate to keep at your side someone who knows well prophecy, that you might know what you are about to defy or make come true. So, you have gone on your way. You have seen the very apparently peaceful countryside, which is great. Great news. Uh, Traveled through Thessaly, through Gonos, and into the realm of Iolcos, where you were given good hospitality by King Aeson, who was happy to see Prince Candybus, the son of his neighboring king of Thyia. He welcomed the party and gave him a gift to show to his father. Nuts, dried fruit, honey, olive oil, wine, all kinds of good stuff. The bounty of their labors there. He also, at the wise request of Romulus, as they are famous for their shipbuilding, to kind of work off getting their own ship, to where King Aeson very graciously was ready to offer service in exchange for a ship, but advised that it would take quite a while to, you know, make such a thing possible. And in the meantime, he would not wish to step on the toes of his fellow king of Thebes, and told you all to go treat with the king of Thebes, to go spend some time there, as you had previously promised and made oaths of. And when you were ready, and if you still felt it wise in what you wanted to do, to return when you had some time to dedicate to the craft of well, to the city state of Iolocos, so that they might make you such a famous ship. Is that what you wish? In the meantime, you've taken to the open road, continued your travels, left as sort of celebrities of Iolocos a little bit, and made your way over towards Thyia. You are on the road here on the 19th day of your travels. Months, days of the years, these things don't make any sense at this time. What's a calendar? Who knows what a calendar is? Maybe there are some wise men who keep track of such things, but not you, as it may not even exist yet. But it certainly has been the 19th day since you've all started traveling together, and you find yourself once more back in the Greek countryside. Plains surround you, and you know your next stop is the city of Phthia, Candybus's home, where I'm sure Candybus can give you the laydown of what Phthia is like on the way. But there is still plenty of track between you and there. So it's up to you what you wish to do. Shall you continue travel into Phthia? Maybe some mapping for Vasaliki. Maybe there's some of you who might wish to hunt. Maybe some of you are bored of simply traveling and wish to find combat, or simply continue on your way. What is it that you would all like to do, heroes of Olympus?
Mapping.
Mapping. Okay, give me a roll.
I got an 8.
Is that
Is
an
that an
advantage?
advantage?
No, it's not.
Oh.
Is it an advantage?
Yep.
Yep.
If
If you have the tool and its proficiency, it's advantage.
Ah, cool. That's a 23 then.
Then it seems like you succeed. I will reveal a little bit more of the map. Well done. Who else? Who else's stuff to say, to do?
I
Want?
am simply refining my craft, and we'll play my songs as we travel down.
Fair enough. Why don't you give me a performance check as you play your songs?
Okay. Is this also an advantage?
Yeah, I guess so. For it being a tool. Which is fair. Artists are usually pretty consistent.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Oh, guys. Cannabis, he still got it. Still got it, man. He's gotten better and better as he's traveled, but well, why don't you tell me, Cannabis, what does the party hear as you go into playing your lyre? What would the party hear? What is your song about? Anything? Is it just a song? Is there a theme behind it? Is it slow? Is it fast? Tell me about your song.
I think it's definitely slower, but it's not really about anything. He's just refining his craft. There's no words to it. It's just instrumental.
Absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. All right, he's just refining his craft and trying out new songs and new things, but it's very powerful to all of you. Where like, I mean, I don't know if anyone's spent any time around like really talented artists who are doing just that, practicing, where like, they're just it's super nonchalant for them, and maybe they just like out of the blue start playing this beautiful melody, this like maybe complicated, beautiful melody that you couldn't even possibly begin to imagine how to start that. And then just like that, almost cruelly, the music stops as the artist sort of like thinks about that, thinks they could have done it better, or maybe done something else. And then they continue it and it's slightly different, maybe even better, maybe even a little bit more something else. It's very whiplashy, I'm sure, to hear this, where it's like, oh, that's incredible. Oh, why'd you stop? Oh, that's even better. Oh, you're stopping again. And it's like, you wouldn't say these things, but uh, it's very interesting, like a god performing a miracle and then just deciding not to stop performing this miracle all of the magical sudden. And it's quite a talent Candybus has, is all to say. Thyia.
Can I play off of that a little bit?
Sure, absolutely.
So Thyia is trying very hard to write in her book and catalog the flora and find out its properties. But I think she's so in tune to the divine and so easily distracted by artistry that every time like Candybus really gets into it, like she kind of just starts dancing without even thinking about it. And then like she kind of goes into like her little Maenad thing, and then he stops and she kind of shakes her head and kind of gets back to work, trying to do her trying very hard to study. It's yeah, so that's kind of what I feel like is happening with
I
Thyia
love
right now.
that. That's great. True to the Maenad way, true to maybe the spirit of Dionysus who lays within you, or his blood lies within you. Um, yeah, you guys find if Cannabis plays for more than a couple seconds, almost like a puppet and a puppeteer, Taya finds herself kind of, sort of like dancing in that sort of uh, unrefined, purely just pure physicality meeting emotion kind of way. And Cannabis, perhaps to your delight, maybe you revel in this a little bit and find you have some control. And maybe there's a flavor there where Cannabis, you're sort of as a bard, um, navigating the power of musical magic and finding that Taya, maybe in a benevolent way, is a very easy conduit for being able to like understand, like, oh, if I play this tone, I can elicit this sort of enchantment effect. If I play it this way, I can make her want to laugh until she falls to the ground, or different spells, right? So maybe it's kind of cool. It's a kind of a cool training for you, Bard.
Certainly, it is noted.
Incredible. Uh, well, I'll say Taya, take inspiration. I like the yes and there. Very cool. Um, Xanthos, anything for you, my friend, that you would want to get up to today?
Are we just out in the wilderness?
What was that, sorry?
Are we just out in the wilderness?
Yeah, you guys are just traveling out in the wilderness for now.
um, Not particularly.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's perfectly fair. No problem at all.
Do we have a
Um,
good idea on how long it's going to take to reach Phthia?
you would certainly know. Um, I will say, as you guys are traveling and getting towards the end of the day of this day of travel, maybe we'll even say that all this is kind of happening at evening camp, as nothing has happened too dramatically throughout the day. So I'm gonna expand your actual map making here a little bit, Vasaliki, because you guys would have ended up kind of here. Actually, I'll say that you would have ran into this little village. Boom. That's kind of where you are. You found yourself in one of these small, desolate villages of Iton. Um, and you guys would understand that you guys may be talking with Xanthos, maybe Vasaliki, or well, you haven't been this way, Vasiliki, but Candybus and Xanthos, and those of you who are from further south would know that there are two paths to take to Pythia from here. There are travel options. Since you are traveling on the land, you can take the normal. It's a longer path, but it's the normal path that both Candybus and Amphion and his brother would have taken, which is the coastal pathway. To just follow along, and you'll surely intersect with a couple of more towns along the way, and then on to Pythia. But it is a little bit of a longer route, not too long, but longer still. Um, it would probably take 2, maybe 3 days to get to Thyia by going around the mountain. But if you had daring and you wished to do something a little bit more exotic, You could travel the untraveled lands and just kind of head into this mountain valley to the sort of southwest and see if you can find a path or a pass of your own. That may cut down time by a couple days, may increase time by a couple days. Depends on your survival skill, your geography, your ability to map and find the land. There might also be dangers there untold. Who's to say? Maybe sort of mountain tribes and bandits. Who knows? It's up to you guys which path to take. Certainly, the safer route is the coastal route.
I live for danger. I think we should go the mountainous route.
Oh.
Perhaps Candybus, you have flashbacks of
Oh.
Vasaliki and Romulus sprinting up the side of like a vertical mountain, basically.
I mean, personally, I am in no rush, but we are a powerful group of individuals. I see no issue in taking the daring route.
I would recommend the safer route, but I think I'm already outvoted.
We are going someplace. Whichever way we decide to go, there will be something for us. I have no opinion. We can go easy, we can go difficult.
Romulus goes, so, if you were to ask me, you would find that I'll do whatever Vasiliki wants. Because, you know,
Because you're a good brother.
Hippolyta's a gang, right?
Is that what you're calling yourselves now?
No, anything I say or do from here on out can't be held as canonical or
is
appropriate.
non-canon.
he slumps his head and wanders away. Oh, there's something about a cat over here. I'm gonna go take a look. And he wanders off into the village. I will say, you guys are camping in the village of Iton today. It is not a village of tremendous significance to talk of. It is a very, very small. At the base of a mountain, I'll say that it's a bit of like a mining village. It's got nothing of tremendous significance about it. Very small time. No ruler that would dare to call themselves king. They labor here, and you guys could resupply any rations you need here at the village. And I'm sure that, as it would be the way of things, if you would want a roof to stand under, you can knock on any door and request hospitality. And by the gods, it would be for them to agree.
I mean,
You could also ask about local, what's going on. It's a village.
so long as they have drink in bed, then I will be more than satisfied.
Okay, great. So there's a bit of drink. There's no like tavern, I would say. There's um very modest accommodations. Usually like enough for travelers. Probably someone who supplies like the things travelers want: wine, food. So you guys all settle in, and it sounds like you guys are taking the mountain pass. So there you go. Let's see here. I also believe, as an important note, you guys are near a very important mountain. Would someone like to do a religion or history check?
Just one person?
Whoever would like to.
Oh, of course. Especially being so close to my hometown.
I'll roll religion. I'm a priest.
Oh, I'll give you advantage, Cannabis. You're very close.
11.
Eleven.
13.
13. Got it.
10.
And all right. I'll give it to you guys. So you all have found yourself at the base of Mount Ulthris. Mount Ulthris is significant. It is significant because way long ago, I mean, you guys rolled above 10, so I'll give you the very, very basics. Way long ago, when the gods and the titans fought, the gods claimed Mount Olympus as their headquartering domain, what have you. Mount Ulthris was the seat of power of Kronos and his titans. You are at the seat of the base of the enemy of the gods. And that is why many say Thessaly is such like a flat-planed place between the two mountains, because the gods and the titans waged such war there that it stomped down any mountain between. So you are at the base of the mountain of the titans. So if you guys will dare into the Mount Onthus, or excuse me, I've already said it wrong. You will dare into the Mount Ulthris mountain range and attempt to surpass it. See what dangers lie and what you can do. What legends will unfold, perhaps. Very well. Let's see if anything bad happens in the village. No, of course not. Why? This is only an ancient Greek game. Why would anything cool happen according to the dice? You all get a nice long rest before you wake up tomorrow. Okay.
Do I need to do my map again? Or do I do that tonight? I got
That
confused.
was sorry, that was for today. That was
Okay.
already. Um uh let's do this. You guys wake up. Brave heroes, you intend to brave the mountains. Let's see how it goes. Who's taking the lead? I'm gonna say that the good king or prince, or I don't know what his title would be. Xanthos is just going, and he says, well, me and my brother, we took the coastal route, as I'm sure you did, of course, Prince Candybus. So these are uncharted lands for me. I will, unless you want it, take the back seat here. Maybe his passiveness is due to the, it seems, the enthusiasm of the Amazon. He politely steps back.
Understood. We have a more than capable uh, adventurer and huntress here, so I am fully, I fully trust our leader here.
There's so Trisias is going to approach, and I want to remind you guys in the recap that Trisias prophesied something for you last session of some importance. He said, when you came to Thebes, you will note a great serpentine monster awaits you. To which King Amphion was pretty sure he was referring to the tyrant of Procopia, a village to the southeast. What is important is that Trisias said, if you were to go there and to confront this monster, you must decide if it lives or dies. For depending on what you do, it may lead to one of the greatest cities ever remembered, or to ruin. And he said that he will continue to look into the visions and see if he can glean anything of greater prominence as time goes by. So he's going to get back to you on clarifying that vision for you all as time goes on. But in this moment, he approaches you. He says, "Last night while I slept, I could not. I struggled sleeping because I felt and heard from the mountain like a great earth shake. But this was not the power of Poseidon. It was something else, something ancient, something that rattles like chains on the mountain. If you mean to go into these mountains, you will confront the bonds of the past. Be cautious, for as you go, you will confront an opportunity to please or anger the gods with what you find and what you will miss. You will know the past."
Well, guys, I think we made the right choice. We have the opportunity to please the gods. So I think we should continue forward through the mountains. Forget the anger part. I don't know.
Yeah, fuck me, right? Just prophesy, great prophets, walks the land, whatever.
I mean,
So,
agreed. This is our duty as demigods, is it not?
is Chilicius okay to ascend a mountain blind as he is?
Ah, you don't worry about me. I've got my stick. I can tap the road right in front of me and kind of find out what I'm going to bump my foot on.
He's got his stick.
I've got my stick, and I've got someone else to
I
keep me
will
from dying.
not let I will not let him fall.
Yeah,
Well,
he's fine.
finally, someone who is looks out for the blind and the disabled around here instead of questioning ableism and all. No, it's fair. I'm very fucking blind. If there's any battle, I can't help you at all.
Would you like me to carry you for some of the hard parts? It would be easy if you'd like.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know.
Okay.
You are a strong. He sort of starts feeling across. He like touches your arm. He goes, "Yes, you are a very strong woman, aren't you? Yes, that will be most favorable."
Before we go, can I make a small offering to Artemis?
Of course you can. Please tell me about this offer.
Yeah, so I think with her bow, she'll take the life of a bird.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, okay.
You think birds are just dropping out of the sky? You think they
Oh.
grow? You think bird sacrifices grow on trees?
Oh, I got a 9.
Lost an arrow.
Ah, shit.
Can I
Well,
try again?
yeah. Is the bird still sitting there? Dumb bird.
Yeah, it didn't move.
15.
And it,
Yeah. Nice.
all
Great.
right, you got yourself a bird. Now what?
Perfect. Yeah, I'll go to the base of a tree and um like kind of pet the bird a little bit and thank it for its life for the sacrifice to Artemis, and I'll at the base of the tree make a prayer to Artemis and ask her for her guidance today in the traveling of the mountain, and thank her for the abundance of the land that's gotten us this far, and tell her that she has not forgotten about the oh my god, the hunt that
It
she's
seems like you have.
I didn't forget, I promise. The divine hunt, she has not forgotten, and she's anxiously awaiting to participate. So yeah, that'll be her offering.
Magnificent. Wonderful. I do love a good prayer to the gods. Give me half a moment here. I'm just gonna do a little check of how your relationship with Artemis is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you got two favor. Very good. What? Oh shit. Okay, I'll get back to you. But anyway, Yeah, no, the prayer is made. Um, you know, the gods don't show up or anything, but you have made this prayer. You have made a sacrifice to the gods, a very proper prayer. It has been made. And you think she may have even heard you. Okay. We are making our way. It's time. All right. Into the mountains you go. Vasaliki and all of your huntress zeal. Why don't you be our survivalist? Why don't you make the check?
And for this check, I'm going to use my advantage with Artemis.
Fair enough. Very thematically fitting.
Did that work? Oh, it's a good thing I did, because the first one was a nat 1. And the second one's a 16. So 16.
Cool. I think you haven't put in an extra one. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, you guys begin traveling into the mountains, and you are going to sort of make your way around the mountain. You're not climbing directly up the mountain. That is foolishness. But you do make your way east, or excuse me, west. Let me just change up the music here now that we're traveling a bit. How about this guy? You make your way into the mountain. You come across a village out there that goes by Philace. They warn you. Okay, this will be what you gain from your survival check. You find this village, this sort of like little neighboring village of Philace, and they seem to be quite tense. And as you get there, they do warn you that they've been harassed as of late by Titan worshipping monsters in the mountains. Horrible creatures that walk like men, but have evil burning eyes and bodies like snakes or great scaled beasts of some kind, clearly monsters of some kind, who have harassed them like bandits in recent months, but worse than any bandits they've ever faced up the mountain. Do you pursue these bandits, or do you continue on west in hopes of finding a pass? Pursuing these bandits will lead you up the side, not entirely, but will lead you somewhat up the side of it.
Well, these bandits worshipping the Titans is blasphemy, and I think they should be brought to justice.
Let us give chase.
Sure, why not?
Excellent. Hunting party it is. She'll sharpen her spear. Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Make another survival check as you guys go in for a little bit more of a deeper climb. As you hunt down these cultists, these horrible, horrible cultists.
22.
22. That's very good. Okay. You are going to be successful. You make your way up the mountain, and you're going to encounter some things. The first of which is this. True to Thysias's vision, you look up the side of the mountain at this one point, and though it almost seems to come in and out of the mountain itself, it seems to be made of rock, but it's darker. And they seem to form these what very much look like chains. They're not like nice rounded chains that you might find in some city somewhere. They are malformed. They are not symmetrical. They are jagged. They stick out from the side of the mountain. That like they look like things that do not belong there. They looked almost fused together at the link, and there's only about 3 of them, but they are grand and they're massive and they're up the side of that mountain, and it will require some climb to reach it. And in reaching it, you may find this place of blasphemy. You may find this cult of evil. If you wish to do this climb, I'm going to need some athletics checks.
I have pittance. Pittance. I don't know how to say it. Could that help us out? Pitons and rope?
Sure can. If you do that, I will give anyone who follows behind you advantage, Vasaliki, as you set them up as you climb.
I'm happily follow the one with the pythons, and I'll cast guidance on myself as I climb.
Fair enough. Okay, let me get those rolls whenever you got them. See how it goes.
Before I roll, will Thyia be carrying the prophet? Because I do
Oh,
not
yeah.
think he can do this on his own.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Or he'll say he'll look at the group at this point. He'll say, "Do you think you're going to hang out up there for any large amount of time?"
No, would you prefer to stay here?
I think I'll just. I think the term is dead weight. You know, I'll just stay here and think about the things I've seen.
It is a good
Prophetically,
idea.
of course. Yeah, because I can't see. I'm blind. It's like part of my character. But anyway, good luck, and enjoy the chains and everything that will come with them, for good or ill.
I'll make the roll now. It occurred to me you might want to give me disadvantage or something.
No, that's very fair. Good catch. My bad.
Are the kings coming with us?
Only if you want us to. We are more than happy to forge a great legend of cult slaying, monster slaying. More than happy to.
It's rude of us not to invite them, Vasaliki. I think the rules of hospitality suggest that we have to invite them on this occasion.
I don't know if the rules of hospitality would apply here, but I do appreciate your advocation there, Thyia. But whatever you like, we are happy. We can guard the prophet, or we can come help slay monsters. We will not be displeased either way.
What sort of martial prowess do you possess?
Well, I, King Olympia, am a bard of no small amount of skill. When I play my lyre, I can build, shape, create things as I go. And my brother is a good marksman with the bow.
A duet.
Yes, indeed, perhaps, Candybus, was me and you, if you recall, who were one of the 3 competing for the greatest bard on Mount Olympus.
It was magnificent.
Perhaps we may compete for greatest bard on Opris.
Yeah, perhaps I might reclaim my claim. Indeed.
We will witness rematch.
We will witness rematch. That's funny. Love that. All right. It sounds like they're coming, if I'm not mistaken. Okie dokie. So you guys begin to climb. I want to get a... Nah, it's fine. You guys climb. Vasaliki, you're doing all the things. It takes a little longer to install the pythons, but you guys don't have any sort of grand time limit. Can I get who rolled below a 10? If anyone. Nobody? All right, let's see how the brave kings roll. They rolled just fine, as I believe they are children of Zeus after all. I don't think they're going to struggle with the athletics. Yes, they are technically your siblings, so yes, they will climb just fine, the two brothers, the two children of Zeus. All right, you make your way up to this mountain outcropping where you very much find your feet planted on this very, like, there's no really great way to demonstrate it here in Tailspire, but it is like you're standing on these, like, chains, if you will. And they are formed like almost mountain outcroppings. It even might be, you might even wonder if like the mountain is like sort of consumed them in a way. Is when you stand on them, they are stone, but they are jagged and shaped well enough that you could imagine that underneath the surface of the stone is those very dark chains, perhaps. And as you stand on them, they very much create these long walkways, like the branches on an incredibly thick tree. Easy enough to walk single filed across. But at the end, you do see a cave where you are going to see a number of warriors step forward. If they would be done conjuring. Fine, I will use these guys to make our lives a little swifter. Come here, mouse. Work. God damn it. You see, stepping out from the cave are 4 utterly massive creatures that look like the king you slay, but at the completion of his curse, mutation, what have you. These are massive dragon-like creatures. They have deep blackish red scales and burning red eyes as if fire burns inside of their very bodies. They bear with them at their sides these giant jagged blades. And they look like just menacing, raring for a fight, if you will. And standing amongst them in the middle seems to be what they would consider their Thyia, their mystic, what have you, their mage, who stands in the middle and growls in them in a language that is great, but that's you do not understand, perhaps. Does anyone understand Draconic? I would be surprised if anyone here understands Draconic now. Okay, good. He growls at them in this language, and looks forward at all of you and says, "Oh, to this most holy of places, do you come to put yourself to the powers of the Titans, or do you come to die?" He puts a hand up. He says, "I sense the blood of Titans in one of you. I sense one who may just yet be willing and worthy to stand on this glorious mountain. Who is it that I smell who bears the blood of not the filth of the gods, but the holiness of Titans? Step forward if you be proud." Can't hear you, Candybus. Oh, there you go.
Perhaps you're speaking of me.
You step forward, and this sort of like, oh, perhaps this sort of, let's be honest, a little dainty, a little bit more like aesthetically inclined, sort of kind of graceful, sort of sharp-cheeked elf comes forward, and you can see a wash of disappointment washes across the back, as perhaps they have been hoping for some gloriously strong. They all kind of look a little uncertain, and they look at their shaman. The shaman kind of looks at you, and goes, "You, you're the you bear the blood of the Titans."
It's true. It is true.
But perhaps you are mistaken. Maybe perhaps it is this one. The points of Romulus. Maybe the one who is very muscular and sort of warrior-like. Or perhaps even the she-elf who clearly has some strength of her. Maybe that one, the very mighty one, with the plants.
My
No,
apologies if you're disappointed.
What? This cannot be. Which Titan for do you claim your blood heritage from?
I am descendant of Prometheus.
Ah, it all makes sense now. You come from the traitor Titan. The one whose cowardice made him to betray his own brothers and sisters. The traitor who so loves humanity, so much so that he foolishly had himself bound by the traitor Zeus. It is of no surprise that you would be so meek.
It's not the word I would choose, but to each their own.
Brothers and sisters. He speaks in Draconic now, saying grand and clearly inviting things of violence and tyranny as the other sort of cusps of breath of flame shoot from their mouths, and they turn on you and kind of roll their haunches in that barbaric way and begin to approach down the chain links, and I will need everyone to roll initiative. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a unique combat in the sense that what you see on the screen isn't going to perfectly align with what's coming, because these chain links are chain links, and it'll only fit 5 by 5, or excuse me, one person like at a time. You can't stand next to each other as you approach. So traffic jams and slipping and falling may be hazards in this combat. Be aware. But let me ask the marching order. So clearly we have Candybus who has stepped forward. I'm going to say for the time being, Romulus has stayed below and is keeping an eye on the blind guy. Who else? So chain links going in sort of zigzags. Who would be on the other link, part of the link? So we got. Go ahead.
Oh, I think Vasaliki would be up front for sure.
Beauty. Okay then. Who would like to be behind Candybus or Vasaliki? Yes, Thyia.
I will be behind. Is Candybus shorter than Vasaliki?
Let's see here.
Up to Candybus.
It's
And
see.
Vasaliki, I guess.
I mean, Canvas is pretty tall. He's like 6'4".
okay. Then
He's an elf.
then it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. I'll stand behind Candybus. I was thinking if he was, because she is so tall, if she could strike over, but yeah, no, she'll just be behind.
Oh
him. That's fine.
no, yeah, that's not going to be possible,
He's more of a
unfortunately.
round. He's very slender.
Okay, Xanthos,
I'll be
preference?
behind Vasiliki, I guess.
Okay, and with that, let me get our two brothers out. Sorry that they're, just because I'm sure we want to get to combat rather than me picking out fun minis, but I'm going to pick out Amphion's mini, which is going to be my stupidest bard mini I've got.
Yeah, dude.
Put that behind. We're going to put him behind Xanthos. And I need me a hunter. Let's put him behind Thyia. So those will be our battle lines. They're drawn, yeah. As we're rolling initiative here, if anyone would like to try and roll a nature check or religion check to understand what exactly it is you're facing this day, you may go ahead and roll. There will be different information for different skill choices.
Okay. An 8 on religion.
Okay, you're not sure. You never encountered anything like this before.
An
10 for
11,
nature.
11 on religion.
11 on religion, okay. And Thyia?
0.
Got it. So what'd you
10
get,
for
Thyia?
nature.
10 for nature. Thyia, you would simply understand the heritage of these creatures isn't far from what they're kind of spouting here. They seem to care a lot about the blood. You get the sense that they have something, clearly they have something monstrous in their blood. Something perhaps more dangerous in their blood too that grants them greater strength, maybe even some other monstrous abilities. You don't really know more than that. That's just what you gather out of sight. Candybus, you rolled an 11. All I will say is you know that there are other races out there. There are elves, clearly. There are dwarves. There are humans and nymphs and satyrs and so on. And as much as there are those mystics, there are sort of other races that owe their heritage to more darker members of the mythology, such as the giants, such as titans. You don't know who these all pay their allegiance to or where they owe their bloodline from. They're speaking of the titans, so maybe them. But clearly, as the demigods owe their bloodline to the gods, these clearly owe their bloodlines to something more profane in religious history, though you do not know which.
Are they still considered humanoid?
They look to be fairly human. Yes, I would say that wouldn't be a stretch for anybody here. Okay, let me make my rolls. Okay. Ooh, I did this a little backwards, didn't I?
Are they standing on the end of the chain link?
Yeah, they're at the end, and there's like a cave at the end of the chain link, but they clearly mean to confront you across the chain, so they're going to come out to fight. Where are my damn? Okay, whatever. So long. And lastly, just need to get your allies out here. Be good to go momentarily. Oh, okay, sure. Why not? Okay, let me make some rolls. Oh, I rolled those guys already. Oh, shit. Rolled pretty good there. Where is your initiative? There we go. And lastly, okay. All right. Thank you for your patience. Initiative. Who rolled a 20 plus?
23.
Very good. Put you right at the front there. Do you want to go before or after Xanthos?
Is Xanthos behind me?
Xanthos is on the other link at the very back.
I'll go first then.
Fair enough. Thank you. Okay, who rolled a 15 plus?
I got a 15.
Beautiful. Do you want to go before or after your other bard, your competing bard, Amphion?
Since I'm in front, I'll go first.
Fair enough. Absolutely. How about a 10 plus?
Mhm.
Okay. What'd you get there, Thyia?
A 9.
A 9. What'd you get, Vasaliki?
5.
Oh, 5. Well, you won't be going last. That's good news. Okay. Let's put on some. Yeah. Oh, why did it stop? Oh, it didn't. It's just faking me out. Okay, there's our initiative. As we go, I'll work on their names a little better. But Xanthos, you begin. You are on one of the chain links. What would you like to do?
All right. How far are these dragon folk from me?
The nearest one is 25 feet. The furthest is 40.
Got it. Okay. I'll start off by using my action to channel divinity and bring up Twilight Sanctuary. So a 30-foot sphere, please.
30-foot sphere. All right, that easily covers your group.
Wonderful.
Suddenly, by Xanthos' power, it is like he has beseeched the great balancer Zeus himself to change the very essence of day and night. And the light of Apollo shoots down as if his chariot has flung through the sky into twilight, and the sky goes pinks and reds and inspiring colors abroad.
Now, I have a question for you. This is a
All
DM
right.
ruling. Because as the recognized son of Hades, I have a boon that allows me to teleport inside dim light and darkness. Twilight Sanctuary gives me dim light. It fills the area with dim light. However, it is centered on me, and it follows me where I go. So if I teleport within the Twilight Sanctuary, like, does the act of moving then mean that, like... Actually, to be fair, at the moment it doesn't matter because it's a 30-foot range, but, like, I guess in future it'd be kind of like... Is the act of teleport within the Twilight Sanctuary, like, gonna cause me to, like, break reality as it tries to move with me, but I'm moving it within its own confines?
No, I think it would be to my assumption that as it follows you, when you are like, again, it doesn't matter, it's mechanical, but
Yeah.
Like there would need to be dim light at point of beginning and the point of exit.
Okay.
When you utilize this ability.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're not gonna break reality.
Okay. In that case, I would like to use my bonus action to shadow step up onto the side, like up here somewhere, to get a high ground. If that's within range, it's 30 feet.
Absolutely. Like so?
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful. And with that, the sanctuary follows.
That might move. That might lose. Some people might lose out on the effects, but at least I'm not in the way.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, you do so with ease. You're gonna still get King Amphion and Vasaliki.
What are the benefits of that?
When you end your turn inside the sphere, you will get 1d6 plus 3 temporary hit points. Speaking of, I end my turn, so I'm gonna roll that.
All right.
That's the wrong one. I rolled the wrong dice. There we go.
How many temps? Sorry.
1d6 plus 3 when they end their turn inside the sphere. So for now.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Gotta roll the turn. Understood. Okay, well done, Xanthos. If there's nothing else, that'll bring us to Xanthos, who's actually going to back up to what would be the connecting, like the link in the chain. And he'll stand kind of at the center there, so he's got like a line. He is going to pull forward his bow, as he is a proficient bowman. I will say this, in ancient Greece, being a bowman for combat's sake is very rare. It is a rare talent and is often considered a little cowardly by the larger Greek world. So keep that in mind. All of you might look at this and go, oh, bit of a coward, I guess. Yeah, he will take some shots.
I think it's strategic because he can't physically get to the other people.
Yeah, and you by all means are allowed to hold any opinion you would wish. By being demigods, you think on a higher scale than some peasantry do. But just so you know, in ancient Greece, it would be the larger assumption that an archer is a coward. He's not brave enough to wield a sword and stand shield to shield with his brothers. But anyway, he is going to bonus action aim. You see, he runs to the side. He puts his knee down. He takes careful breath, and he is going to fire 2 longbow shots. The first will be an advantage. He's going to aim for one of the big brutes. We'll say this one. That is going to be a 17 to hit, which will hit. Since he hit with advantage, he's going to get a little extra damage, being technically a rogue, in his own special flavor of rogue, which would add to the sort of cowardliness, I guess. Not that he is one, but I don't know, it's your opinion. Okay, let's see here. 6, 12. 6 and 9. That is going to be 22 points of damage. His arrow strikes true, and he takes like a pretty direct shot to the chest, which probably should have been a killing blow, frankly. But you recognize these scale in this moment. These scales are not just for show. These creatures have some constitution about them, and he is not even bloodied. The arrow splinters his armor, but does not kill him. Xanthos looks a little shocked, and quickly catches himself and knocks another arrow, takes another shot. And this time it just glances right off of the shoulder. The scaling there, just like protecting him from the arrow altogether, bounces off. That will be Xanthos, bringing us to, we will say the stick. All right. The Mystic is going to say, what is he going to do? He's going to look at the archer who just made all of those shots. And he's a little far away, so we're not going to look at him, in fact. Let's aim for Candybus, since he is this born from the traitorous seed of Prometheus. He will look at you and he will say, "Oh, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw," as he casts command.
Command. Is this is command a charm?
Good question. It is not technically a charm.
Okay. So wisdom save. 16.
You look down, and a great urge overtakes you to do just that. And Sorry, could you hurry? Pause for a moment. Uh, a great urge overtakes you to 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 jump, but your will is great, and you're going to be in this battle. You're not gonna fall, and you manage to resist the temptation to do so. Um, he snarls as his spell fails, and he ends his turn. He will back up and say, "Kill the traitorous beast." That will bring us to your turn, Candybus.
All right. Um, he is backed up. Is he still facing us, or is he completely turned around?
He's facing you.
Okay, I'm going to, with my action, I'll pull up my lyre, and I'll pluck a couple strings, and then after that I'll point and I'll say, Romulos, good, hit their flank, and I'm gonna cast Silent Image of Romulos behind him.
Okay, excellent. He's gonna go. Romulus will just sort of like, um, what's the anime term where they just sort of like appear because they're moving so fast? What is that called? I don't know what it's called. But he appears behind him like that, like just ready to strike. The dragon will turn around and go, no, no, and will be very distracted by this warrior who has appeared before him in the heat of battle. Anything else?
And then I'll turn to Vasaliki and say, now it is your time to shine, and I'll give her a bardic inspiration.
Yeah, and she'll
And
feel pumped.
the mode of inspiration will come to you, and you'll be surrounded by these rose petals.
Okay. All right, that's gonna be.
Now, no, can I move?
Oh, yeah.
Can I?
You can. Oh, I don't know why I moved you over here. That was weird. You were at the front here, so you have two choices. You can kind of carefully make your way around Thyia, or you can advance closer to the dragon creatures before you.
I think I might move forward and to the left, and if I can, I'll try and get into Xanthos's dim light aura.
Okay, yeah, you can diagonal this way if you want. I will say you have, so I'll give you the choice here. You can either stand at where the link meets, or you can advance past to the adjacent link.
Let's stand where the link meets. Are we all? Are they standing on the links too?
Yeah, they're standing on the links on that side, so you will be basically the intercepting point of all paths where you stand.
All right, heard.
Okay, beautiful. You stand there, you get into the twilight, and you may roll your temporary hit points.
It's a d6 plus 3.
I think that's what Xanthos said.
Do I have that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
And that's 9. All right, cool.
Excellent. Okay. That'll bring us to King. Oh, this is King Amphion. What am I doing? I am lost in the sauce. Where did Candybus go? Oh, I meant to put Romulus back there. Oops. No, you're over here. Amphion is back here. My apologies. I gotta put Romulus back there. Okay. Yeah, these warriors are gonna turn around and go, ah! All right, let's see here. King Amphion has a couple of tricks up his sleeve, being a bard himself. He is going to. Ooh, he's not going to do that. It's going to take 10 minutes. Okay, oh, this one might be good. Standard. He is going to strum his lyre. He's going to play a beautiful song that makes not the chains under your feet move and dance, but certainly the stone. And you're going to see that from the stone wall underneath where Xanthos stands. You're going to see sort of sediment and rocks sort of kind of begin to sort of dance out. And he is going to have it all kind of come down and form a bit of a pillar directly in front of one of the links. I'm going to demonstrate that with... Give me a pillar. Okay, this isn't what it looks like, but just for the sake of creating that barrier. On the left side there, he ends up creating this pillar barrier right on top of the link by sort of using the lyre of building to do just that. And then he's going to look over to this guy over here, and he is going to say, if the Titans fell to the gods, how do you expect to have a different result? We are demigods, and you are cavemen. And he is going to taunt that creature. And he fails for the taunt. That creature sort of... It's going to roar angrily, be taunted by King Amphion into attacking, giving him disadvantage on ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws until the start of Amphion's next turn. So this guy just goes kind of mad with rage for the taunt Amphion makes. So he kind of locks off one, and yeah, that's Amphion's turn. That is going to bring us to Thyia. Thyia, you're up to bat.
I am here. I am having some technical difficulties. Give me just a moment. So am I in a space that I could get to?
Get to one of the bad guys?
Yeah. Because you had said that distance is a little funky right now.
Yeah, absolutely. If you use all of your movement, you can carefully move past Candybus to be directly in front of him and be sort of the bulwark on the only path to your party. So Amphion has locked off one of the walkways on the link, which makes there only one path for confrontation now. So I'm not going to give him the credit of King Leonidas and all that, but he's pulling a bit of a Thermopylae right now, where there's only one path to fight on.
Then I will step into the front space.
All right, you step up onto that link right there. You are the first point of contact for any fighting.
Excellent. So, bonus action, I go into ecstatic rage.
All right, you pump back some tasty
absolutely.
nibblies that you found along the way, and you made sure they're potent as fuck. They hit as quick as possible, and after a few short seconds, you are kind of you're feeling that, and all of you guys are having this kind of thing as Thyia's sort of her kind of just wild physicality takes over. She's basically like doing this on this really like tight path, and you're like, this is really dangerous. Stop swaying so much. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Thyia?
Well, if I'm close enough to hit him, I will hit him. If I am not, I am not.
Yeah, he's just he's like 5 feet too far, but you could hold your action to bop him if he came anywhere near you.
Oh, I will absolutely hold action to bop anyone who comes after. Yes, I hold to bop. Thank you.
Got it. So you have me saying bop now. Thank you for that. Okay, great. Beautiful. Well done, Thyia. That'll bring us to Vasaliki. Vasaliki, what would you like to do?
Oh, it's tricky. I don't know if I can get to them.
Technically, you could push back Thyia to be the first point of contact at the end of your movement if you want. Have a little bit of like a rivalry amongst the Lady Warriors going on there.
Yeah.
Very, very demigod. That is a choice. But you could also stand back and like whip spears and I don't know, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Do they have any kind of cover where I'm at now if I did try to use like a bow or spear?
I would say this guy does because you've got
Mhm.
Candybus and Thyia between you and them. But this guy, who now has a giant stone pillar in his way, is very vulnerable to a ranged attack from you.
Um, and is he standing on a ledge?
This guy's standing on one of the links. Yeah,
Okay. So he could fall, right?
that will be part of it. So yes, if you hit somebody in this combat who's standing on the link, and that works for you guys as well, there's a chance they might fall.
Okay. Sure. So I'm a little stuck back here, so I will make a ranged attack with. Is there anyone behind him for my javelin
There
of lightning?
is. Yeah, this guy is suddenly consumed by the Romulus problem happening on the back line. But yes,
Hmm.
you
Actually, I
could
could
get two of them.
with the javelin of lightning.
Well, it's got a 5 foot. If you want to hit Romulus, you could get the Mystic as well. If you'd
Oh,
friendly
gotcha.
fire Romulus.
No, I think I'm gonna use. I'm gonna throw. Oh, the spear only has a range of 5 feet. Okay. I'll use my longbow as a.
Oh no! Spears have a 20 to 60 range.
It's a
Oh,
melee
really?
range of 5 feet, but you can still, they're still thrown, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
I think it's because this is under a morning star, technically.
Yeah, but it does have normal spear thrown range. It's been a pain trying to make a spear with a slightly different damage threshold.
Yeah. So what, how far away is that guy?
Hang on. Oh, shit. Sorry, you caught me off my guard a little bit there for a second. Let's see. He is 20 feet, just within clean throwing range.
Okay, sure. Yeah, we'll throw. Okay. Okay. I'll throw a spear. Yeah, we'll throw a spear and see how that goes. And if it hits, I want to use my bonus action, Storm Authority.
What?
It's my boon from Zeus.
What does it do?
It's an extra d6 per proficiency bonus on a hit, and it pushes them 10 feet away. Yeah.
Oh, fuck. All right, cool.
16 to hit.
That will hit. Roll some damage.
Oh, incredible. Okay, so the longbow damage is. Oh, and I have Colossus Slayer too now. That's cool. Okay, so it's a total of 13 damage on the longbow, but I want to use my
Are you using a longbow or a spear?
oh.
Just
What did I say? Sorry. Yeah, spear's fine. It doesn't really matter. Sorry.
Yeah, same damage, I guess.
So yeah, it's the same damage. So 13 on the spear. And then I'll use this bonus action to do an extra 2d6 lightning damage. And they're pushed 6 or 10 feet away. So that's 9 more damage, lightning damage.
Okay, I'll tell you what. He's definitely gonna get pushed 10 feet away. I'm gonna give him disadvantage on keeping his footing because of it. You do this, and this is the first time you've ever done this, Vasaliki. So why don't so it's a bonus action, so you have to prep it. So why don't you tell me what that looks like as you do you point your spear at the sky, lightning strikes, and you throw it? How does it look when you use this power that comes from your very blood?
Yeah, so I think it maybe comes from within, right? And it's a little bit of like static electricity. So anyone standing near Vasaliki could feel like that static electricity coming off of her. And then maybe around her hand and spear, there's like sparks of lightning. As it kind of starts to build from within her, it starts to approach like around her as well. And then, yeah, she'll release a spear and it'll almost have like on impact, it'll be like a lightning strike for sure. I think that'd be really cool.
Okay, in your battle fury, you have this inkling as since you've left the mountain, you have all felt this stirring within you, each and every one of you. Xanthos, you've caught onto it very quickly, being able to travel through the dim lights and an agent of darkness as your father is. And Vasaliki, similarly, you look inside yourself to find what power Zeus has left within you, and you rumble, and the world sort of thunders around you. And as you throw your spear, it smashes into the sky, shocking him with lightning from the spear, and he's pushed back. But you are astounded to find, despite this massive blow, he is but bloodied, and he is still standing on the lake. And as blood drips from his chest, as he's bloodied now, he looks down at it, and kind of his blood dripples down, and you see his eyes actually begin to sort of like glow like coals of fire. And he seems to have become stronger for his bloodied state. And he's sort of like foaming at the mouth, like he's lost all sense of humanity. He's become a monster in its entirety, and just roaring at you insanely. Well done, but he is damaged. He's very damaged. You're bloodied. Okay, if that is all for Vasaliki, you may roll the d6 plus 3 temporary hit points. And that's going to bring us to the Berserker. All right, let's see here. Okay. They're just getting their breath weapon out. So better believe they got it. Okay. This one, in his weakened state, is going to run right up to you, Thyia, in which you may loose your held action if you wish.
Excellent.
Excellent. Very happy to do this. We shall kill the motherfucker.
It was what I had in mind. So this will be a 17 yes, a 17 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Big KB, and it is going to do 7 points of bludgeoning damage, and holy shit, 7 points of radiant damage. And I scream for Dionysus
Sweet.
in praise.
Did you add your rage damage, just to be careful?
What is rage damage?
I think it's +2 at this level. It's often forgotten by barbarians, which is why I thought.
No,
I'd ask.
I did not add anything for. I did that. I did the
So just go
the
look at
plus
rage.
thing. Yeah.
Just go look at your feature of rage, and it should be listed the additional damage you do.
You rage 3 times. It is a bonus action.
Oh, why is it not telling me? That's weird. Oh, there we go. Rage damage. When you make an attack using strength, using either a weapon or an unarmed strike, you deal damage to the target. You gain a bonus to damage that increases as you gain levels as a barbarian, as shown on the rage damage column of the barbarian features table. Well, just tell us what it is, God damn it!
It
I
should
am
be
looking
2.
for
I'm pretty
it.
sure it's 2.
I think it is
No,
2.
not you, Ty. I mean the. I mean D&D Beyond. I don't mean that for you. Sorry, I'm not. Sorry, maybe I should have said that. I think it. I'm pretty sure it's 2. It's not telling us for some reason.
So it is 7 plus 7 is 14 plus 2 is 16.
Total of 16 damage.
I
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
so.
Okay, beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah, that looks right to me. Excellent. Okay. Oh, oops, I added 16 damage. I should have just typed 16 damage. Okay, good job. Okay, he runs up. And he is going to... He's going to breathe. He's going to come up and... he's going to blast you guys with a flaming breath, not unlike the corrupted king did on the side of the mountain before Thyia's time here with you. Okie dokie. I need a deck save from Vasaliki, Candybus, and Thyia. Deck save should be at advantage for you, Thyia, because you have danger sense.
Oh, it is crazy when it is both the same number.
Alright. I'm gonna use my heroic inspiration for this one.
17.
Save.
I'm gonna use Apollo's.
Oh, you also have bardic inspiration.
Oh, I don't think that'll help me. I got a 7.
Oh, okay.
It's a D6, right? On the bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah, I better reroll. Thank you though. Let's...
I got a nat 20 for 23.
Oh, you save.
It would have
Thank
been
you,
a nat
gods.
2 if I didn't
Oh,
use my
no.
inspiration.
Oh no, and I got an 8. Okay. I got an 8.
In fairness, Vasiliki, you're standing at the back. How are you having advantage, sir?
With Oracle Sight from Apollo.
Hmm.
It was a reroll, not advantage.
Cool. Ironically, not ironically at all, in fact, you're standing at the back and don't see it coming as this blast of fire goes off. That is going to be 3 damage to Vasiliki, 1 damage to Candybus, and 1 damage to Thyia.
Oh.
Didn't roll very good. I will need you 3 to all roll strength saves to remain on the link. I need to roll one for my Dragonborn guy. I forgot about him. Yeah, he stands.
I got a natural 1 on my strength save. For 6.
I also got a 6.
22.
Was it a nat? Yeah, Thyia, you're just fine. But, oh man, a nat 1, bro. Are you serious? You fall. You fall off of the link. You're not going to catch the link itself, thus it being a nat 1. But I will give you this. You can try and catch your fall before you hit the ground below. By trying, you did set up the pythons and rope. So I will allow you to make a dex save to try and grab the pythons and rope. Even on a success, this is gonna hurt like a motherfucker.
$18 on the dex save.
You are falling. Luckily, you've got the spare hand from having thrown your spear. You see the rope. You grab it as hard as you can. As you feel horrific rope burn, as your hand burns as it slides down to the python, and then you feel like maybe the bone in the side of your hand like threaten to crack as it hits the python driven in the side of the mountain. Luckily, you're a demigod, as that would have probably destroyed permanently the hand of any normal mortal. You are still going to take 4 points of fire damage from the burn on your hand. But you didn't fall all the way to the ground. You didn't take the much more significant damage that would have been. And you're going to have to spend some time climbing back up if you want to rejoin the fight. For all you guys know, Vasaliki just fell to her I mean, you guys have survived an impossible odds, falling off the side of mountains before, whatever.
Do I fall as well?
You do, but you're gonna kind of catch yourself on the side there like that. So you've got an opportunity to save yourself and get up, but it's gonna cost you some movement to do so.
Heard. I do need to roll for concentration.
Got it. So essentially, for the purposes of this Candybus, you're prone. You're hanging up the side like this on the ledge, but you're prone and your hands are in use.
And that's a nat 1, so silent image Romulos goes down.
Silent image Romulus sort of disappears again, and the Dragonborn's like, he's fast. Too fast to see. Okay, so that was that one. This guy, honestly, I think they're just confused over here. I think these two guys are honestly just gonna use their actions to make perception checks to try and figure out where this warrior went, who appeared and disappeared behind them. They're just like, the ghosts of warriors fight us now. Look, find them. And they spend their turn hunting around, looking, and this one goes, I can't see him. He goes, I think he's gone. I think he's ran off. He goes, that doesn't make any sense. And there's a lot of confusion on the back line there. So those two are going to be spent. This guy's just going to shove past them all, and he's going to run up behind his Broham here. And I think there's just going to be a bit of a traffic jam. They're barbaric, not necessarily the smartest. And he can't jump to get into any kind of position, so he's just going to kind of stand here angrily, wishing he could fight, but he can't, so he's going to take dodge action instead. So he's going to be a little harder to hit. All right, back at the top of the order, Xanthos, you're up to bat. You have a nice vantage. What would you like to do with it?
All right. Can I see the 3 Dragonborn at the back there?
Yeah, you get like right to the edge to the point where it makes you nervous to stand there. It's a little bit of a fall, but you can get a good sight on them.
Okay, I will cast Moonbeam. Give me a 5-foot cylinder going straight upwards.
All right, Cleric of Olympus. You call upon the powers of Eos, the powers of good Artemis, and even here in the day, it is twilight through your power, and so the moon rains down upon them. Absolutely. And on their turn, I believe they will take some damage. Yeah.
When the cylinder appears, each creature in it makes a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, never mind. I think they might have changed it. Very cool.
DC 13.
DC 13. Okay, con save. Our Mystic fails. Our Confused Berserker definitely succeeds. And our other Confused Berserker rolls a 14.
Yeah, that succeeds.
Okay, Berserkers succeed, the Mystic fails.
Okay. They take... The Mystic takes 16 points of radiant damage, while the other two take half.
And this guy will take 8. 8. As the light of Artemis burns down upon their profane bodies. Well done.
And just to really be it, because I'm worried about any retaliation, I will be a prick and use a bonus action to become invisible until next turn.
All right.
As I just disappear into the shadows.
Very Hades of you, just sort of like peering here and there and all over. Death cannot be escaped. You've definitely drawn their attention away from the vanishing Romulus now, though. All right, well done, Xanthos. They go, who did that? These people are so confusing. That'll bring us to Xanthos, who is going to, I think, continue to take advantaged aim here. Yeah, he is going to continue to do his aim bonus action. He's going to aim for this guy over here who's been enraged by Amphion. And shoot. A little bit of cover because of Thyia. But that will still hit just fine. We got some big damage from the brother of the king, who isn't a king himself. And there's definitely no bad blood there. All right, 7. That's going to be 10, 15. It's going to be 16 damage. Man in front. And then he's going to attack again. That will hit for only 7 on the second strike. The guy in the front there, who was taunted, is now bloodied and quite angry about it. And he too enters into this sort of barreled, monstrous state. And that will bring us to the Mystic here, who is getting a little bit of a moonburn. And he is going to, what is he doing? He is going to look over at you, Thyia, and he is going to say, "Slay the warrior!" And he is going to cast Hold Person. We'll see if this fucking pans out. It never does, but I gotta try it. Give me a Wisdom saving throw.
Well, today's your lucky day.
What?
Yeah, it's
Hold
a
Person?
I'm not even gonna bother to look. It's a 4 on the dice. I can't imagine. I think I might have a 5 total. So congratulations. Huzzah.
Hold Person works for the first time in Dungeons and Dragons history. As
Someone make a
Thyia,
note.
yeah, someone note that. Somebody called Gary Gygax or whoever. I don't know.
We're gonna have a seance to do that.
Yeah, somebody call on somebody. Yeah, you are suddenly paralyzed, frozen. Your body cannot move under the will of the scrutiny of this mystic and his power. As you are held here, Thyia, though, I will give you something fun. This power that holds you, it comes from below your feet. The power that this mystic draws on comes from the chains themselves, and it stems upward to hold you in place. That is going to bring us, as he steps out of the moonbeam, by the way, that is going to bring us to Candybus. Candybus, do you want to pull yourself up and out from the fallen position?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you do so. Stand up. You re-equip yourself. That'll cost you your free action and half of your movement.
That's fine. Did I see Thyia get the spell cast on her?
Yes, you can very much feel the magical influence holding her.
Okay, how far away from me is the mystic?
The mystic is come here, mystic. About we're gonna call it 30 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Vicious Mockery on this mystic.
What do you say? How do you mock this damn fool?
It seems that you are jealous that you are not of the blood of Titans as I am.
I roll a wisdom.
Yes, wisdom. Wisdom 13.
Wisdom 13. He cackles and he says, "Of course not. I am the blood of Titans. Do I look Titanous to you? I am a monster." And unfortunately, it fails. He rolls an 18 to save.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to step forward behind, what is that in obelisk?
Well, so that is the stone column that Amphion had put in the way to make sure you guys couldn't be hit from two sides. So that way is blocked now by Amphion. You can always request him to try and get rid of it.
No. I'm going to just take cover behind it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You can't move any closer. It's right there. But yeah, we'll say that you're maybe leaning a little over there in that direction. Absolutely.
and then I'll give a bardic inspiration to Thyia.
Beautiful. What's the inspiration?
You may not be able to move, but you are strong and steadfast. We will break you free.
Very good. You have your friends behind you, Thyia. You are not alone in this fight. You may not have your and sisters, but you have new warriors to fight with. All right. That will bring us to King Amphion, who has many a trick up his sleeve. Okay, this is actually kind of clever. King Amphion plucks at his lyre and says, "You may be easy to hit because you cannot move, but you can't hit what you can't see, can you?" And he's going to cast invisibility on you, Thyia, to sort of even out the protection. So you are now suddenly quite invisible. And that's what he's got. That's going to bring us to your turn, Thyia. You are unfortunately held in place, but you may now roll a wisdom saving throw to try and break it. You do have your advantage, or your bardic inspiration via Candybus, and any boons that you may be receiving from gods right now. Love of the gods is a power not to be looked down upon.
I am going to use my inspiration.
The bardic inspiration?
Yes. That you just gave me. It's a D6, right?
It is a D6.
Huzzah. All right. So that is 11 plus 5 is 16. And then with wisdom, I think that's 17.
You, while still invisible and will maintain that advantage, at the end of your turn manage to break free from the titanous power that holds you still. The power of gods is in your veins, and it is strong.
And
yes.
As part of the motive potential, you used it on a saving throw, yes?
Yes.
You get temporary hit points equal to the number you rolled plus 3. So you get 8 temporary hit points.
Very nice. Very, very nice. There is bad news, however, because you did not attack or take damage this round, your rage will drop. I'm sorry to say. We'll get it back next round. It's fine. Okay, beautiful. That will bring us to you, Vasaliki. Vasaliki, you're there like, what do you do?
Dash back up the mountain.
All right. Make me an... Okay. I'm gonna make you a deal for the rest of this fight, because that hand is tender. You can either climb and spare your hand, in which I'll give you disadvantage on the athletics, but you're not gonna take any extra damage to your hand. Or you can just grit through the pain and regular athletics up that rope, but you might damage your hand more.
Yeah, we're gonna say fuck it and just climb up the rope. Yeah.
All right, make me an athletics check. Make me a straight up athletics check.
Cool.
Just see if you can power up.
Do I get advantage because I have the pittance and rope in place now?
Sure.
Yeah.
Why not? That's fair.
Uh, 24.
24. So here's the deal. You get 6 points of... What kind of damage would this be? I think I'd call it like...
Slashing?
Yeah, I was actually about to say slashing too, I agree. You're gonna take 6 slashing damage to your hand, as it is very raw, and everything is laid to bear. And as blood coats that rope, with your 24, we're gonna have some fun, demigods. By the canonically proven might of Vasaliki being a child of Zeus, just... And I will say it'll cost your action to dash, but you will get standing back up on the top of the chain ready for battle for next turn at the end of this turn.
Okay. I'll bonus action Hunter's Mark one of them. Um, which one's most visible to me?
Okay, you are going to be at the back of the line because that's where your titans lead to, obviously.
Yeah.
Closest guy is 40 feet, which is the guy confronting Thyia. Or actually, isn't confronting Thyia. I don't know where Thyia is.
What's the range on Hunter's Mark?
90, I believe. You're looking
Okay.
at favored enemy.
Yeah.
Favored enemy has Hunter's Mark attached to it. 90 feet. I'm like 99% sure.
Okay, cool. Is that the most visible one, or is he under a bunch of cover?
No, he is certainly the most visible.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that one. Great.
Excellent. Hunter's Mark is up. And he's no longer taunted, so I'll mark it. Cool. All right, that will bring us to the monsters in the dark. All right. This one, who is, I believe, bloodied? Yeah, he's reached bloody. These two dragon fellas at the front here, they're both like frothing at the mouth, like bloodied, angry. You were turned invisible, Thyia. So I don't know if he knows that you're there anymore. He knows you're there because you're not stealth, so he could hear you kind of like scrambling or humming and hawing or whatever it is, and he's just gonna take a blind swipe in your direction with his like jagged sword. Disadvantage, of course, because you are invisible. Oh well, he has advantage because he is frenzied, so it's a straight roll. But that's only going to be a 12, and he just blindly swings, and it's very easy, Thyia, for you to just like kind of bring your head back and not get swiped by it. This guy back here, who is no longer hiding, is going to bound across to this link. I'm gonna make him do a little athletics check, make that happen. That certainly does. He gets low and just bounds through the air, lands on that link. He sort of wobbles for a second, but he does manage to keep his footing. And he is going to similarly take just like, actually, he's a little frothing at the mouth right now. So you will be able to opportunity attack him if you want, Thyia, as he runs after Amphion. Thyia, would you like to opportunity attack that guy? Yeah, go for it. You have advantage because you're invisible.
Well, that's a nat 20.
Oh! Well, roll me some nat 20 damage. Well done.
All right, so the basic damage would be 2d6, which is 12 plus 3 is 15.
Okay, base damage 15.
Okay, so the base damage is 15. And we'll add 6 to that. So 21.
Beautiful. He is, as he runs, you clock him in the back of the head. He staggers. In his frenzied state, he doesn't seem to visibly show, like in his behavior, the damage, but you know, you by the feeling of the crack, you damaged something horribly. He is not long for this world. He needs a good firm poke, and he's done. But he runs up to Amphion in the meantime, who looks a little like a deer in headlights. But he swings his blade at him, rolls a nat 20 on the king.
Silvery barbs.
Hey, silvery barbs. You got me. Then he's still gonna hit with a 19, but no crit. Who would you like to give your advantage to?
I'll give my advantage to let's give it to Amphion.
Hey, that's real nice of you. Amphion will take 5 damage that is only going to cut into his temp points, which I forgot to roll. Which are... Oh, so he still has 3 temp points. So I'm going to say in this moment, you what, Xanthos. Temporary hit points can be flavored in many different ways.
Yeah.
Your temporary hit points come from this domain of quote-unquote twilight. What is this aura of twilight, and how does it protect the people within?
Almost was like, because it's Xanthos is like as much the champion of like Persephone as he is of Hades. I'd almost say that like in the moments where it's protecting, there's almost like rosy thorns, like as if the plants, plant life almost like something lurches up to protect them. So almost as like the ground is almost verdant, but the sky is just like is night. If that makes sense of like the area of the air of like how it seems, it's almost like a kind of like what you said, like dusk in in like a forest or a jungle. Like it seems to it's verdant, but it's still a bit spooky.
God, and like it inspires the like active holy powers of the
Yeah.
gods, and Persephone, Hades being at the forefront. Okay, very well. So we will say that like maybe as this twilight domain appears, you are on like a stony mountain, but this is Greece, and there's a lot of, vegetation that creeps up the side of the hills and mountains. And maybe from underneath these chains, just like the verdant vines have kind of been creeping. And in this moment, as this blade sort of comes down upon him, these vines sort of shoot up like interlocking swords and just manage to catch the sword before it hits Amphion and protect him while damaging the vines instead. And he goes, "Yeah, that's sorcery." And Amphion kind of gives you one of those
If
from
you can see me.
below.
If you
Oh
can see
fuck!
me.
He just I thank broadly the gods. Thank you, Demeter, Persephone, whoever. Okay, bringing us to our hunter's marked guy. He already moved, so we're not doing anything with him. This guy's going, I don't want to be burned by the fires of light anymore. And he's going to run over to here. He's going to grab his berserking brother by the shoulder and he's going to drag him the fuck out of the way to back here. As he's like basically holding him back a little bit. While the other warrior here is going to run over. He's going to make a crazy jump over to here, see if it works out. It works out. These guys are very strong. That's what they got going from them. They're fucking mountain monster warriors. And is going to take a broad blind swipe at Thyia as well. And that is going to be a 13 to hit Thyia. No, another blind wild swipe that you managed to just like pull back from, but it just kind of like leaves a little nick across the front of your armor. Close call, but no dice. That will be Xanthos' turn at the top of the third round. What would you like to do?
Okay, so like where the mystic is that still chained, or is that just the mouth of the cave? It's kind of hard to
That's
tell.
the mouth of the cave at that point. Yeah.
Okay, can I move a little bit closer to within 30 feet? Actually, can I get close enough that I can see that 30, like behind the mystic is 30 feet?
I don't think so, my friend. I think I'll tell you what, you could attempt some very tricky climbing. You could try and do a feat of athletics here and kind of like try and scale along the side of the wall, but definitely a difficult athletic challenge.
Would it be possible to do a running leap off of the side and then shadow step behind the mystic?
If you spend your reaction, I'll allow it.
By all means, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you like prepare yourself for, it's not typically supposed to be used for a bonus action, but you kind of prepare yourself here. You like jump through the air, and you guys see Xanthos. You're Xanthos, the group daddy, dad bod, not really the most like Vasaliki Romulos driving through the air with spears. You see Xanthos jump through the air, and you're like, oh no! As he jumps through the air, and then just sort of like not with the roar. It's not evil, but just sort of jumps into like the shadows caught in the twilight, and just kind of like you lose track of him in the shade, and you're like, he's so cool. And yes, I will say you appear behind the mystic in the cave right there.
And I think I don't want to attack him. I don't want to move the moonbeam. I have to pick one. Um,
The
I think
mystic, very confused by your sort of seeming omnipresence, is like, a die.
I will move the moonbeam towards him, towards the mystic.
All right. Yeah!
And that's
Screams
another
again.
con save, please.
Another con save is going to fail.
All right, I'll roll the damage now. That is, that's terrible. 5 radiant damage.
It all counts at the end of the day. It all counts. He's bloody now.
I'll simply draw my sword and shield. It could poison. Radiant light or steel.
He just like looks at you and like you imagine this is perhaps what Hades gets a look of, because he's that sort of god who comes and goes, who sort of is the here and there in the shadows, they say, and that is exactly what you are in this moment. You've jumped heroically through the air and just disappeared and vanished across the battlefield, and you've done this multiple times now. You're like a ghost on the battlefield. And that will bring us to Xanthos, who knows his brother's tricks, and is going to try and cover you, Thyia, and is going to... Oh, actually, no, he's going to cover his brother. What am I talking about? He is going to take an advantage shot. He is going to hit. He's going to blast this boy for all of his demigod archery power. 10, 16, that's going to be 17 points of damage. Oh, what a waste. He's being careful for his brother. This guy was very, very hurt, but he does this final shot right in an opening where some of the scales are broken, shoots deep, and just slips and falls off the side of the link, dead. First kill. And then he's going to spend a second attack covering you. And that attack, unfortunately, will go wide. That will bring us to the Mystic, who is burning. Burning, I say! And hurt. He is going to say, "Know that I may burn, but you will know the power of this place." And he is going to reach forward. That's cocked. Does a 13 hit, Xanthos?
No.
He reaches, you see his hand come forward to like grab you in the face, and as it gets closer, you feel this somewhat familiar power. You touch that chain in Hephaestus' forge, and you feel this except more corrupt, more darker, more ancient, just like buzzing near your face, and your shield comes up just to kind of cut up at his hand. It reaches just over your head, and that power misses you. He casts Inflict Wounds. It does not hit. And he's just gonna like sidestep around you out of the burning lights, and that'll be his turn. Candybus, you're up. What would you do?
I am up, and I see we have three of them in a line here.
And you also know that your old pal is invisible right in front of you, kind of blocking the way between you and they.
Invisible. All right. Is this pillar like it's a physical object?
Physical object. It's not literally like this like beautiful pillar. It's just this like hard and fast constructed like stone barrier that Amphion made with his lyre build to like cut off the two-pronged attack of these dragon creatures.
Okay. So there's like no way around it.
No. You could try some like super acrobatic shit. Pretty intensely acrobatic though.
Actually, tell you what. Here, I got some features here. I got Performance of Creation. As an action, I can create one non-magical item of your choice in unoccupied space within 10 feet of you. The maximum value of this item is 60 GP, lasts for 2 hours, and the maximum size is medium. Can I make like a staircase?
To go over it.
Yeah.
I'll do you one better, Candybus, if you want it. Because does it just pop into existence, or do you need to use material to create this?
It just pops into existence as an action.
Okay.
Performance of Creation, so it's through song.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, if you wanted to create some path around or over it, I think over it's a little tricky. But if you wanted to create just this like little like, I don't know, around the side thing, just so you could just step around it, absolutely.
Yeah, I think that's what I'll do with my action.
Excellent. Okay. That's what you'll do with your action. You could also see if he has the. No, never mind. Okay, you move around it. Do. 10 feet, you move around it into the Twilight Sanctuary.
And I'm gonna start pushing forward toward the Mystic.
Okay. Another 15 feet will get you here right at the edge of the burning silvery moonlight.
All right. And now that's my action, that's my movement. Bonus action, let's give another Bardic to Thyia.
Okay, another Bardic attack. Well done. Anything else?
That will be my turn.
Alrighty then.
Roll those roll the d6, Candybus.
Yeah. I mean, I still have.
Oh, you have the max, don't you?
Yeah, I've got 8 right now.
I can have mine.
Oh,
then.
so you're good. Yeah.
I mean, I could get 9. We'll see if I get a
Yeah.
6. Nah, it's a 1.
Ooh. Okay. I got a fun one for you guys. Ooh. Okay, this is pretty cool, actually. There's a lot of those guys there, right? Amphion's gonna say, okay, he's not gonna risk your lives, actually. Never mind. What I had in mind was pretty dangerous. No, we're gonna leave crazy nonsense to you guys. I'll just be the backup. Okay, just restoration, resolution.
Amphion
as
should
you
have
see-
a Bardic as well.
He should. He's
No,
got
wait.
pretty
No,
good-
he's got advantage from the silvery barbs. That's what he has.
Uh, okay. I don't know what he's gonna do. It's a little bit friendly fire. He can do some pretty powerful stuff with that lyre, but I don't wanna hurt you guys. So here's what he's gonna do. He's gonna cast sleep.
Hell
You'll have
yeah.
you'll have a good sleep spell on those guys who are all running across there, huh? Maybe we could get rid of one or two. Okay, I believe it's a con save or wisdom save these days. Okay, cool. Let's see. Save. Locked. Save. Fuck me. I'm supposed to be bad at those. You cast sleep, and unfortunately, none of them are afflicted. And that'll be King Amphion's turn. But he will use his last taunt and say, overgrown lizards! We are heroes of Olympus, and we have faced worse than you. And we will probably face worse when we find deer to hunt on our way to Thebes. And he will taunt this one at the front. Who fucking resists it? God damn it! Why are they rolling so high? All right, you're up, Thyia. What do you do?
Hey, I rage again. Knock a little something back, and we
Yep.
take swing.
They're like, oh, I heard of this thing called overdosing, but it's probably in the.
It's just something for someone else.
Yeah.
Also, I can attack reckless, yes?
Oh yeah, you can.
Okay, I will be doing that then.
Oh, you already have
On.
advantage, Thyia. You already have
Oh,
advantage. You're invisible.
oh, oh, that's right. Okay. So then I will, okay, and that I think should hit. It is 21.
21 will hit. Roll some damage.
Ba, 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 ba. And that's so, and then I do this other thing over here. Oh, the D6 is rolling well today. So 8 plus 6 is 14, plus 1 is 15. 15
15
points of
damage. Very
damage.
good. Excellent. And in his frenzied madness, he manages to keep his footing. All right. Anything else, or are you good?
Oh, it is good for me.
Very good. Very good. All right, Vasaliki, you're up.
Oh boy. Okay. Can I move around? Is that Xanthos right in front of me?
You sure can. 15 feet puts you right there.
Great. And then I'd like to move 15 more feet closer, I guess.
Okay, you get to here. You're on. I'll put you over here. You are like 10 feet from Thyia herself.
Great. Yeah, and you best believe I know what I'm gonna do next.
Oh shit!
There's 3 of them in a line, so I'm gonna use my javelin of lightning.
All right, you pull out this gift given to you by your very father. You feel it attuned. You feel it attracted to the power in your veins. Tell me what happens.
The javelin entirely converts into a bolt of lightning. And so Vasaliki holds a bolt of lightning in her hand and she'll throw it right through the 3 of them.
Like Zeus himself emulating his very power. You guys did witness Zeus disintegrate someone who failed to uphold the rules of hospitality. And in this moment, Thyia is the embodiment of that wrath. Pulls back this bolt of lightning. You guys are shocked to see this power, and she throws it forward. What do I need to roll? Dex saves for them all?
Yeah, Dex 13.
Failure. Failure. Success at the back. Roll me some damage.
Sorry, 15 points of damage.
15. Okay, I'm going to lodge your spear into the wall here. We're going to say that when you go to pick it up, it's kind of like stuck in the wall over here. I'm going to use this little sword to symbolize it.
It reappears in my hand.
Oh, well, fuck that then. It's in your hand. What am I talking about? Sorry, how much damage?
15.
All right, you burn through all of them. They are alive and well, but they are. But you got them pretty damn good, my friend. Well done. And just like that, the bolt of lightning sort of reincorporates in your hand and then resumes as if it is like run out of power. Just sort of phases back into a javelin.
Nice. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, that brings us back to our monsters. This one is going to do the same thing the last guy did. He's going to breathe fire at you, Vasaliki. Throw lightning at me, will you? I need you to make a dex save, Vasaliki.
12.
12 is just a success. You're going to take 2 fire damage, and I need a strength save since you took damage.
'22 strength save.
You hold your ground and you stay up on the chain, no problem. Okay, this guy is going to take a swing at the invisible Thyia. Again, this will be a straight roll because he is, if I'm not mistaken, he's in his berserking state right now. That will be a pretty damn good hit. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, that definitely hits.
But you are just so high that you barely feel it.
Probably not.
Rather than it being the full 11 damage, it's only going to be 5. Your body feels it, but you don't. Okay, that's going to be that guy. This guy in the back here is pretty twisted in his fucking anger. He can't get to anyone over there, so he's going after you, Candybus. He charges after you, and he's going to, in his frenzied state, make an attack at advantage at you. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
Oh, it'll hit. Easy.
All right, easy peasy. That's going to be 7 points of slashing damage.
Cuts into my temp HP.
All right, the vines protect you as they shoot from the cannon wall and save you. All right, that'll bring us to Xanthos at the top of the 4th round. What would you like to do?
Okay, I am forced to choose between the Mystic and helping Candybus.
Do your thing.
I
have this one.
I will move myself, sort of just like shift my position to like be to continue sort of trying to block off the Mystic's escape down into the cave, I guess. But just sort of move me, yeah, just like there.
Fair enough.
And then we will again shift the shift the moonbeam.
Fuck. The guy's like, fuck you! You fucking stuff. He does not roll very well. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Wonderful. Neither do I, as I roll 3 damage.
Oh, that one didn't hurt as much as last one.
It's 2d10.
Yeah, he's. I know that sucks, dude. He's holding pretty strong. Okay. Anything else?
Let's check my bonus actions. I don't think I have any I can use. Nah, that's everything.
Okie dokie. That's gonna bring us to Xanthos, who is going to continue to do what he does. Shoot at the guy in the front there. Natural 20. This is going to be a lot of damage. This is going to be a pretty remarkable amount of damage, actually. 1, 3, 4, 8, 12, 15 to start. And then we're going to throw the crit stuff, which is 6, 12, 18, 26 additional damage on top of it, because it's a crit. And this guy is barely standing, in which he'll draw his bow and try and end it. And indeed he will. He has not enough temporary points. One just sort of lodges into his throat, and then the other arrow kind of just like finds a shoulder that kind of sends him reeling backwards and toppling off of the chain. He falls to his death, and even should he survive the fall, he has an arrow through his throat, and that is very hard to survive in ancient Greece, where there isn't very good medicine practices yet. That god has not yet been born. But anyway, one down. That'll bring us back to the Mystic, who is going to look at you as he burns Xanthos and says, All your weapons are just for show, weakling. And he is going to cast Hold Person on you. Roll a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I will invoke an advantage from Hades.
Is this a reroll, or is this are you doing a reroll since you rolled?
Yes. If that's allowed.
Yeah, there is a distinction between gaining
Ah.
advantage and rerolling.
Yeah. I would take that reroll. Much better. 21.
Cool. And just so I'm just keeping up, where are you gaining this roll from specifically?
Hades.
Lord of Wealth, you gain advantage on perception checks, invoking.
No, it's oh fuck. Reroll checking that domain. Sorry, I misread that. That's my fault. Forget it. I'll take the first roll. Yeah, that I'm held.
Okay, you're held. Shit, sorry about that.
fine.
You are held. The light goes down, and the cleric, or the mystic, sort of breathes in relief in that moment as he kind of is finally not burning alive for a moment. Okay. And that'll be that for now. Bringing us to Candybus. Candybus, you see Xanthos held, but you've got your own problems. What do you do?
How hurt is the mystic right now?
He's bloodied.
Bloodied. I guess they're all bloodied at this point, aren't they?
They're all getting there. Somewhere. They're all closer there.
Okay.
Guy swinging a sword in your face is bloodied as well.
He is swinging a sword in my face, and that's
Very
not
weird.
ideal.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm gonna do about it. I'm going to look at him in the eye and say, I didn't realize you had such beautiful eyes. And I'll touch him on the face, and I'll use my desirable feeling. When you touch a creature, they must succeed a charisma saving throw against your spell save DC or be charmed by you for 1 hour. The charmed creature regards you as a romantic interest.
Unfortunately, he rolled a natural 18. And he kind of like...
Can I silver barbs?
Yeah.
I want this to happen.
You rolled a 13. What's your spell save DC?
Oh, it's 13.
Okay. Just because it's fucking hilarious, I'm gonna give you them. It's technically not how we play this game, but I'm gonna roll cool this moment because it's funny. You reach up and touch his face, and he like we go into his eye like Gandalf on the top of the mountain style, and he's like realizing his whole life of all he's believed in. It all pales in comparison as he's like, as you Candybus, you just like to be clear, he's charmed by you. He's not like he's really into you in this moment. You know what I mean? So I'll tell you what. You've got him charmed. Why don't you give us something? Give him something. Persuade him to fight for you. He's charmed by you and he's really into you, but you're still his enemy. How are you going to turn that table now that you have this advantage?
Listen, we are both blood of the Titans. Why are we fighting each other? We should join forces. Not for hate, but for love.
Kind of like and in this moment he's this sort of feral monstrous creature too, and like you see he's like,
I too can be a feral monstrous creature at times.
He like he just like, yeah, fuck, how do I even go about this, man? I really want to like okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give you a sort of genie thing here. I will allow the rule cool for this charm to go through and for everything to have gone through, but there might be a sort of like genie, careful what you wish for involved. Do you wish to accept?
Yeah, I think I'll accept that.
Okay,
I'll
give
accept the
me,
monkey paw.
yes, give me the persuasion at advantage since you got him charmed. Hell yeah.
Okay. Natural 19 for 26.
In this moment, this being, this guy, his sense of like logic and humanity and reason is gone. He's a pure feral monster in this moment. And as you realize as you're his object of desire, he drops his blade, but he like grabs you not by the throat, but like under like this in a very dominating, very passionate way. And he is overcome with lust in this moment as he pushes you against the cave wall.
Oh gods.
The worst combat ever. Yeah. So in this moment, he will technically like exit fighting your party, but he is fully engrossed in his bestial lust over you. So you've succeeded, but fight for you.
I'll take this one for the team, you guys. I got this one.
Oh man. Okay, beautiful Candybus. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I think that's my turn. I think I'm gonna be a little bit occupied.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. Hey, technically this dragon is slain. You know what I mean? Like he's not a combatant anymore.
Oh, we're getting there, yeah.
Yeah, Candybus is kind of neutralizing this one, if we can call it that. They're neutralizing each other. Okay, King Amphion's like, are you sure? Oh, okay. If you're sure you're okay. Looks a little painful.
A little pain never hurt nobody.
I don't. Anyway, he's going. King Amphion.
Wait, do we still get temporary hit points? I might need those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Yeah.
Yeah, you still get the temporary hit points.
Yeah, I'll take that.
King Ampion says, "Well, let's get rid of this one, shall we?" And he's gonna play the Lyre of Building, and he's actually gonna cast. He's gonna do a very measured and careful cast wall, and he's gonna cast it straight down through the chain beneath the stones and chains beneath the footing of this dragonborn here confronting Thyia. He fails his dex save, and as the ground beneath him just disintegrates away and just falls away like in an avalanche, he fails his dex save and just falls off the side of the mountain, killed. Leaving only the Mystic to deal with, and like maybe the other Dragonborn, but he seems doesn't look very affectionate. Let's put it that way. Anyway, Amphion will do that, and he'll be done with that. Thyia, you are invisible. You are now have nothing confronting you. The only two targets is the very lustful, non-fighting Dragonborn who has taken down Candybus, and the Mystic who has just held Xanthos in place and has a moment of breath.
That one. That's the one. I would never interfere with Aphrodite's child plying his trade. Never. It's sacred.
It is so true. It is so true. You run. Oh man!
Make no mistake. This is not exclusive.
It never is with Candybus, is it? Okay, you get to hear. You are like 5 feet shy, Thyia. Yeah, you haven't quite gotten your speed boost yet as a barbarian. We want to get you into that melee, huh?
What is my speed? It would show me. It is
30
still 30
feet.
feet. Yes, I don't have it yet. It is okay. It is okay.
Okay, you get to hear. You're like 5 feet shy. What do you do?
Do you know what I am going to do? And I think I would like to color it as just there is so much divine stuff going on that she just sort of loses it, and all of a sudden this fog comes out from all around her. And it is maddening fog, and for people who are opposing to me. They now make intelligence and wisdom saving throws, I think, at disadvantage.
All right. As you run forward in your ecstasy, we will say that like your current mental state is like this. I'm going to use the word psychic. I don't literally mean psychic, but that sort of psychic barrier between each mind is lessened when it comes to you, Thyia, and your sort of haze, this state that you're in that you very much have control over, finds itself kind of leaping into the mind of your adversaries. This feral dragonborn that's on Candybus is almost like sort of on top of the feral berserkness, is like kind of drunken in this moment, and it sort of enforces what he's doing. But also this mystic is sort of like unable to focus because of the haze that overcomes him. Well done. That could be very helpful. And their moves halved, if I'm not mistaken, and all kinds of good shit. Beautiful. Okay, magnificent. You were damaged this round, Thyia, so your rage will remain as you end your turn.
Oh,
it's a good thing. So, Vasaliki,
I also
you're
hit
up.
someone. Oh no, yes. Thank you.
No problem. Vasaliki, you are up. What would you like to do?
How far away is the closest one?
If you want to shoot the guy who is enraptured by Candybus, is like 30 feet away, but the mystic is about 45 feet away.
Okay. And does the mystic have cover?
I would say he does by... Oh, you can't see Thyia, so no.
Okay. But I think I'd go for the one that's hunter's marked, so I will go for the one Candybus is enraptured with.
All right, Candybus, you see Vasaliki lining up a shot there. You allow it?
No! I jump in the way. It's what she would have wanted.
So maybe to your surprise, Vasaliki, you're like, oh, Candybus is being like assaulted by this like feral dragonborn. I better save him. And Candybus is like under him, and he's like, no! And you're like, oh, okay. You're a little shocked. Do you still shoot, or do you do something else?
No, I guess I'll go for the other one then. Yeah, if he's... Yeah.
Fair enough. You're like, okay, shit. All right. You insist. Okay, 45 feet away. What weapon are you using?
I'll use a longbow for this one.
Fuck, your hand hurts, but luckily it's your palm and not your fingers, so... Ooh. No, it would have been your grabbing hand, so yeah, you just have to use your fingers. So yeah, you're good. Go ahead and take the shot.
Oh, it's only a 9. I'll use my bardic inspiration and see if that helps.
Okay.
$13.
13. Just hits.
Great. All right, then we'll do some longbow damage, and I'll use my second Storm's Authority too, with a bonus action.
Okay.
So 13.
In the future, make sure to call Storm's Authority before the attack.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. 35, 18 points of damage.
Vasaliki, how do you want to win this battle for your friends and slay the leader mystic of this?
Yeah, well, I'm shooting a bow, so I guess I'll try to get him in the eyeball.
Okay, the mystic finally has a moment of breath where he's not being burned by like these radiant moonlit like flames. And Thyia, you're trying to get there in time before he lands some decisive blow on Xanthos, who's held. And you just can't quite get there in time. But you do extend your influence to him, and he sort of begins to just sort of like put his hand on the wall and kind of put his head up and kind of shake his head. And as he like looks behind himself to see where this influence is coming from, the last thing he sees is an arrow tip moving through his eye, and he slumps to the ground, dead. And Xanthos freed from his grasp, from his magical grasp, and this horrible, monstrous cult slain. And then comes just the awkwardness of everyone kind of, so good fight as Candybus is being ravaged in the cave. But we will get to the fall. Oh yes, Thyia.
I can hold on to my rage for a little moment. As I am in this ecstatic moment, I think I take out my dagger and I am going to start skinning the dragon for its hide because it is probably worth something, and also because they were rude.
Fair. Yeah, Thyia and her. I mean, this is very Maenid to just be kind of like, oh yeah, like not like the line of violence is just not really there. And Thyia just in this moment of she's like, oh, we won, trophy. Like it's the most normal thing in the world, and just like stabs it and like rips the blade down as the blood like slathers on her face, and she kind of, welcome to ancient Greece. It's a little fucked up. The Candybus is being like barely ravaged in the corner, while Thyia in a mushroom-induced haze is just literally skinning a humanoid. And hey, heroes. These are the heroes of ancient Greece, and this is beautiful. This is mythology.
They're gonna tell stories of this. They're gonna tell their kids. It's gonna be great.
They will.
I would like to say this has been really cinematic when you think of like the shot of the arrow and the two different moving shots of perspective that you get on that. That was slick.
I think this was all very, very slick indeed. A great kill. And you can add to your legend. You got to find out what these creatures were, their relevance, all that bullshit. But you have an accomplishment in the making here, something you can put on your belt. And at the very least, even if these hides don't have value, they at least serve as important trophies of what you faced. Proof of your heroism. But let's take our break. We'll come back in like 15-ish minutes, and we will resolve this encounter then. Very cool.
That was wild.
Add that to my title. Dragon Lair.
Ravagey.
We'll see who ravages who.
Oh yeah, as soon as you get your turn, it's gonna be over.
Yeah, I got an hour.
Nice. Well, why don't we get to it? If we've got, hopefully everybody hasn't. Okay, let's bring ourselves back in. Let me pick a fun track for an impending conversation. Okay. There is much to be done in the aftermath of this battle. Thyia is off in the corner, maybe still like in the haze of being a little high. Brutally just tearing flesh from everything else from these guys. It's a little graphic. You're all hardened warriors, but this is a lot. The flaying of a man. I think that's the right term. Skinning of him, basically. So that's happening. You're like, oh, that's a lot. And then what's going on with Candybus in the corner is take that however you want.
It is my godly duty to exhaust this beast before my charm wears off.
So you guys, the rest of you leave the cave going like, I'm gonna deal with matters outside of here, maybe let them handle what's going on in there, perhaps. The majority of you, including Amphion and Xanthos, meet outside, in which Romulus, you had basically like stayed to keep an eye on the blind prophet while all this went down, was our explanation. You heard all the battle happening, and you saw these giant lizard men sort of falling off from above the mountain. You guys are currently at Mount Althris, where you guys are fighting this like cult of like monstrous humanoids. So that's what you guys are currently up to. So you've been climbing up to like rejoin the battle, and as you get up here, like the battles has ceased, and everyone's gathering around now. So you guys stand on top of this strange, almost like corrupted chain, sheathed in rock, here on the mountainside. It looks like, to the naked eye, might look like a very unique geographical feature, but to all of you, it looks more something ancient, something so ancient that stone itself has grown over it. What do you want to do?
It would seem that the battle went interesting. Why is Candybus fucking a creature?
Oh, why are you not?
I just try to ignore all of that.
How can you?
Oh gods! Oh!
By focusing on something else. I want to look at the chain. I also like see like how like because I've Festus showed me the other chain. I want to kind of like compare to see the difference between one that's been here for however many years long, and like a brand and how it compares to the brand new one that I saw.
There's obviously like a thick layer of stone that covers it, but Amphion used the layer of building to do the pass wall that broke through the stone and sort of toppled that one dragon bone. What his pass wall didn't affect, what is the metal that the stone conceals. And whereas it would have been very hard before to have like done an assessment, you now can see the chain link laid there. So as you crush through, you do see that sort of like rounded link there. You look down at it, and it is going to seem to be of like bronze, frankly, like thick, colossal. Like you imagine these chains are colossally large, but embedded bronze within it. I will leave it at that, but I am going to have you make me a religion check. That is basically the description. You just see this like smooth, like divinely smooth, something extraworldly, large and smooth.
17.
17. These have been coated over by stone. And this is perhaps the design of the gods. One of the many things they've done to sort of clean up things. But it is a patch job, to be sure. Perhaps while things were going on, because you generally know the history, you know, the Titan battles and they fought the giants. Maybe things were happening too fast that they couldn't spend too much time dealing with such side things, and they just kind of were like, rocks, just like eat them up.
Yeah.
So as you stand here, these are kind of like, these are like ancient profane things that have gone clearly unattended to for too long, which leaves a very important decision for you specifically, Xanthos. You are a cleric, and it is your realm to make these kinds of decisions. Well, maybe it's a group decision, but it is within your power to do things such as consecrate, to destroy such unholy relics, to protect the sanctity of the world and its holy and unholy places. So you have some options. You could reseal you could, you know, maybe talk to Amphion, his ability to manipulate, you know, build with his thing, reseal it as it had been. You could try and use your power to beseech the gods, destroy it, maybe as you have talked to Hephaestus about these things, to try and destroy these things once and for all, or perhaps use your own power, Xanthos, to try and consecrate these. These are some of the options you may have, but maybe you have a unique fourth option that hasn't been thought of.
I mean, I'm in the middle of desecrating them right now.
I guess I would ask, like, what would be the, like, benefit of destroying them?
Okay, this is good. Why don't you make me a insight check to think about the consequences of each action?
That's a natural 20 for 25.
Okay. I will tell you this. These chains on this mountain, like the chaining of the Titans is a holy event. And for these chains to be here upon this mountain, whatever has disrupted their holiness, these were probably placed here by the gods to imprison the Titans. For all you know, there could be a Titan buried under this very mountain that has been forgotten by myth. Who could say? It's not within your wisdom to know, but these chains could still have relevance. To destroy these chains would be symbolic. There would be a symbolic something towards perhaps these cultists, perhaps towards all cultists. Destroy these things would be, these are creations of the gods. Destroy the creations of the gods would be in opposition to Olympus.
Yeah.
That is fair to say. To reseal them is to reband-aid them, but this is how the gods have left them. You get the sense that you'd probably receive favor for it. You consecrate them, that would not look, the gods would not see poorly to that at all, to return them to their original purpose. It could have even a greater benefit, but it would be difficult. These are great chains. These are relics of the gods themselves. And while that probably, like, you know, in video game terms, there's the evil one, there's the kind of good one, and then there's the really good one with risk attached to it. That's the consecration. So you are a budding cleric. If you could consecrate these, you think that there would be great rewards. But if you would fail, there may be repercussions. Not necessarily divine repercussions, but maybe upon your person. You can share this with the group, or you can decide for yourself, Claire. This is your domain, pure and simply.
I will look back to Candybus and just sort of cover my eyes a little bit. Candybus, I might require a little inspiration for what I intend to do with these chains.
Muted Candybus.
Gaze upon me and receive your inspiration.
I look.
You look, and
And
Candybus
you
grants
are inspired.
you are inspired. Xanthos, there's like, to your personal values, you're like, oh, that seems very violent. But maybe per Candybus as the child of Aphrodite, there is,
Yeah.
you do like, as it's very matter of fact, you recognize it as technically a holy act.
Yep.
You got that right.
Okay. Thank you so much for allowing me to witness such a divine act. I will then also cast guidance on myself.
You guys see Xanthos going, kill me! And loading up, getting ready for something.
Okay. And I try to consecrate the chains.
Okay. You do possess the ritual spell, ceremony, which I believe does have some level of consecration involved in it.
Let me see.
And it's a ritual spell, so you don't need to worry about preparation.
Consecration is not on the list.
Oh no. Well, we're gonna make it on the list. I proclaim it is on the list. This is a unique situation, and I think that would be a fitting. Yeah. But I will say this: I'm not going to ask you for the material component, as there is enough holiness going around right here. But we're gonna say it's gonna cost you a spell slot. It's gonna cost you an hour and 10 minutes to do this work.
Okay.
Cool. I'll be generous for now, but in the future, if you wish to use ceremony, make sure you have the material components on here, which I believe is like holy water, basically.
It's
I'm pretty
pound
sure.
silver.
Yeah, that's true. Silver. But yeah, we're gonna say it's good for now because you are in the presence of a once holy thing, shall we say. Okay, it's gonna take a while. So Xanthos begins to speak. It can be common, doesn't need to be celestial, but should you have the power to Candybus, you can speak in like celestial words. Or oh my god, I'm not saying your name. Xanthos, my apologies.
Yeah, I will use celestial for this work.
Got it. You begin to speak in the celestial tongues. You begin to speak the like high words and start going about the chains, maybe walking up and down the chains and beseeching the chains like living things. May they return to their original states. May the blessings of the Forge God see to it that these great creations may serve their, and so on and so forth. I'm going to say we will move on to what everybody else is doing while Xanthos conducts this ritual, and we'll get its results in a moment. In the meantime, we're going to deal with Candybus last. Vasaliki, Romulus, and Thyia. Would you wish to descend the chains? I know Thyia, you're busy. You want to skin this mystic. Yeah, no worries. We'll come around to you second to last then. So it's a question for Vasaliki and Romulus. You guys stand there with King Amphion and his brother Xanthos. While these other three are doing their great and holy works, what would you like to do?
I'll kind of look at Vasiliki, like, you want to go down?
Down the chains?
Yeah.
What, how do you mean? I've already fallen off of them. It wasn't fun. And she'll show her hand that's just like completely like torn up.
Oh. Well then.
Uh, well,
Um,
yeah, Xanthos says I could lend you down on a rope if you need assistance.
so what is down there? Like,
It's just the way you came up from
oh, okay. Got it.
the
The
I was
blind
confused.
man's down there.
psoriasis is down waiting for you guys. It would be the way down the mountain, so it's kind of you're gonna have to go there eventually.
Oh, okay. And there's nothing else of interest here?
Make an investigation check.
Yeah, I wanted to look deeper in the cave. Or is it just kind of like a like not a very deep cave?
It's not a very deep cave. It's very culty, and there's a lot of weird stuff going on inside that cave. But why don't you tell you what? Both of you make investigation checks, or one of you at advantage.
I rolled a 3, so advantage would be pretty good.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage. I've got a -1 on investigation.
You too, huh? Shikayate. Another 3.
You guys find like what you'd expect of such barbaric, horrible folk. Just no riches, just kind of like old morsels of food, some bones from hunt slain. Nothing of tremendous value, unfortunately. Unfortunately, the value here may simply be in the legend you begin to build for yourself by having slain these people. Nobody else was really able to figure it out, but Romulus, you're a pretty far traveler. If you want to make a roll, make a religion check to try and see if you know what these creatures the party fought are. You can. See if you come across them before.
That'd be dope. That's a 2.
Brother. None of you have any fucking clue what you just fought and killed, but you're like, we're gonna show it off either way.
Fuck Christ, dude.
You said Xanthos's ritual will take an hour, right?
It'd take quite some time.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a short rest.
All right, so maybe you guys descend down because the chain it's not very like it's a little, how do I put it, precarious up on these chains. So you guys descend with the king and his brother.
What kind of
Make your way-
metal are the chains made of?
They look to be made of like some kind of very pure bronze, some very, very pure bronze indeed. There is tarnishing in it. It looks to almost be like veins, veins of black. It's slightly off color. And Xanthos seems to be performing some kind of clerical ritual up upon the chains here. You hear him, any who understands Celestial would hear him like asking for like Olympus to grant him the power to bless these chains, bring them back to their rightful state, let them be consecrated in the name of Zeus, may Hephaestus's power see these chains rebuilt and repaired for their purpose, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
I'm going to get Xanthos' input on that ritual when push comes to shove, but for now, that's kind of maybe what it's like.
Understood.
Well, you guys will descend. You'll get a very healthy short rest. Vasaliki, go right ahead. Okay, I will come around to... Oh, she just disappeared on me. Okay, Candybus. This... After... roll me a... Yeah, we gotta roll the checks. Roll me a con save, and he will roll one as well. And we will see who tires who.
This is important. This is the most important role of all time. Con save.
Con save.
10.
10. Okay, so you rolled a 10, you rolled a 9, and this is like how That's your DC, as you know.
Mhm.
You may roll. I of course know what you're going to roll. Roll in a performance check at advantage because you are. Oh, why am I giving you advantage? Is there some reason I should be giving you advantage here?
Because
Some
hold
Aphrodite
on.
thing.
Yeah, let me check my notes here. Advantage on all or persuasion checks when interacting romantically. So
Yeah, doesn't make you necessarily better in both. But there may be other ways of gaining advantage if you would be inclined to. It's other
okay.
ways.
Well,
You could use your once a day Aphrodite advantage.
yeah, let's do that.
Okay, go for it.
Natural 19 for a 26.
Okay. God dang. You'll definitely succeed. And he will definitely succeed against you as he rolls a 17. So, in the end, you're both kind of like laying on the cavern floor. He kind of like gets off of you, and you're like, it was a little. You take 5 bludgeoning damage from the whole thing. But you both like leave each other tired and satisfied, we will say. Yeah, he doesn't just like kind of have his way with you and walk away from it. He kind of has his way with you and kind of like rolls over and is like out of breath. And both of you just kind of lay there on the stone floor of the
Okay.
cave.
This is in the cave. We're not on the chains anymore.
Yeah, this is in the cave. You're off the chains. That's right.
Okay. So what? Now we're both just exhausted.
You're just, like deeply breathing, like you're not unconscious or anything. He seems to have come out of his like blooded frenzy for the time being. He's still very wounded, but it didn't seem to affect his performance. In fact, it probably made it better, some weirdly enough.
Okay.
So do with that what you will. He's just kind of laying there.
All right, I'll sit up. Who's all still up here? I know Xanthos is doing his ritual.
Yeah, you see Xanthos doing the Thyia probably stands up at this point, a little blood drenched, and holding the skins of this mystic in her hands.
Okay, does does he notice?
Yeah, he
Does
looks over and notices and starts to like snarl. And very, I'll say for the point of exhaustion, why not? He sort of staggers to his feet, the frenzy sort of slowly accumulating back to him. But he's got like -2 at everything, and he's just kind of like trying to gather his strength to be angry about that. But it's he's sluggish getting up, that's for sure.
I mean, I'm not going to attack him. But if he's wanting to fight me, if he comes rushing, I will accommodate. But I'll let him walk down if he wants to go.
Candybus, anything you want to do as he's rearing up for something?
he's rearing up for something? I'm gonna, yeah, I'll stand up, but I'll let him walk forward. And if he gets to the chains, I'll be like,
Oh no, he looks like he wants to go Thyia, as she is holding the skins of his leader.
okay. I got and Xanthos confused on the map.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll like grab him from behind. You say, "Don't go."
And
He
Ty will
like
put it down.
And no, I'll look at Ty. Do it.
he does like not because you're like stronger than him, but just from like the hold of his like I don't know his mate that he's taken or whatever. He like looks to you, Candybus, and will sort of snarl. She skins my leader, and yeah.
Pay no attention to her.
Yeah, you like do one of those, and he looks at you. Make
So
persuasion check at advantage. Is he still? Well, you've got advantage on charisma checks against him for the next day, next 24 hours.
26.
26. Yeah, he like looks at you as like one might look at their favorite toy. And he goes, and he just kind of stares into your eyes, and it's just filled with satisfaction and your beauty and whatever.
Let's walk this way.
Yeah, and you
Uh-oh.
like pull his hand. He follows like a lap dog a little bit.
I'm going to see if I can get Candybus's eye and be like, "Do you want me to bop him, or you got this? Like I'm."
I'll give you a gentle nod. I'll like, there's no watches, but
Yeah. Hey, big man, what's the time?
So yes, when
the
I see
sundial's
his
getting awful low.
when I see that he is well enamored of Candybus as he should be, I will do
You
the
want to
thing that
just
I do.
like push him off
Ooh,
the fucking?
Kinda,
that would
yeah.
be even better. Oh yes.
Give me enough. He doesn't expect it. I'll give him. I'll bring. I'll cancel out his advantage. Give me an athletics. Thyia to shove him off the chains.
Oh, I'm actually good at this.
This feels
That
like some
was-
kind of like wild romance murder plot.
Kinda.
Romance.
It is the best time. You said athletics.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so with athletics it is 19.
19. You go up to him and you. Oh, okay. This is kind of perfect. You shove him, and you're like, he's like caught, and he manages to swing his arm around enough to like catch Thyia by like whatever the shirt or the shoulder, and he's like falling back, but he's got Thyia and Candybus. There's this moment. I'll give you the moment here where he's like, this is like a full like Scar Mufasa moment here, where he's like hanging off of Thyia off the side of the chain, like as he's like hanging from the chain to his death. He's holding on to Thyia. Thyia gonna slip. What do you do, Candybus?
My love. Long live Olympus. Yeah.
And he falls down to the bottom of the mountain and is crushed upon the rocks. You guys have Black Widowed that motherfucker. Meanwhile, Xanthos, you're like trying to concentrate.
Be inspired by both love and heartbreak.
Just turns away and keeps chanting.
Honestly, I feel like Xanthos should have advantage because this entire time there has been like divine, like active right for God.
I don't know if I'd go.
So true. I couldn't agree more.
I don't know if I'd go that
Simply-
far.
I can't interrupt my chant. We will like pepper in this chant saying the deaths, like something related to like dedicating these fallen dragonborn as sacrifices to Hephaestus or something.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Like, may these deaths serve as the blood of repair or some shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you, okay. At which point I'm sure Candybus puts his clothes on. Thyia,
Hey, who says?
what do you do with the skin tie? I mean, it'll make a cool like shoulder piece or something, you know? I don't think you're like to be clear, like above table, these are Dragonborn. There's another name for them in game or whatever. Like these aren't gonna serve some magical purpose, but they're gonna make sick fucking like aesthetic accompaniments and will be like physical proof of your deeds. So
So
uh,
honestly, I was just in the moment and I don't know exactly what I was thinking, but if they don't know what they are, then it at least it will help with identification. And in this time, maybe I will think maybe it makes like well, I've got the jaguar shoulder wrap, but I
yeah,
don't
you
know,
got the
maybe it makes
Jaguar
like
app.
skirt or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Or you could give it to an ally that you think was worthy of it, or you could, yeah, there's multiple ways to accompany these things in your outfit. So, yeah, taking trophies is very important because, like, there's no internet or video or anything. The only way to actually prove you've ever done anything is to have proof of it, which is a trophy. So having this skin will be proof of your valor in this moment, in this little myth that you've created. Um, but Candybus and Thyia, you surely descend the side of the mountain, and in the end, comes down to Xanthos. Xanthos, why don't you do me a favor? Tell me a little bit about your ritual. You're using the blood of the dragonborn to as sacrifices to the gods. May this battlefield be a sacrifice to their glory. What else? What does it look like? How does Xanthos bring about his holy power?
I mean, Xanthos is ultimately the son of Hades, and so it's kind of like, I mean, almost like the soul, he uses the kind of the souls of these fallen Dragonborn cultists is almost like a ironic punishment in that their souls will be used to bind these chains and protect them from corruption in the future.
Amazing. Okay. Yet you speak these words of consecration, calling upon the sight of the gods themselves that they may grant you the power to do these things. Incredible. Very good. Okay. This is what I need from you, my friend. Proficient in religion, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. Do you have the like 2024 where it's like int plus wisdom plus proficiency?
I am no, I'm not.
Okay.
I have shield proficiency.
No
Or
worries, no
heavy,
worries.
yeah, heavy armor, whatever.
So I'm going to just have you roll a proficient wisdom check. The proficiency representing your religion and the wisdom being your spellcasting ability modifier. So your bonus should be
Plus
+5, if I'm
five,
not mistaken.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe +5. You cast guidance on yourself a while ago, but whatever, it's fine. Throw the D4 on there too. And if you'd like to involve advantage based on any boons you have with the gods,
I'll use the one
that's
from Hades. Yeah.
perfect.
That is a 21.
Okay, 21. Okay. Give me but a moment. I just figure myself out here for a moment. Okay, that doesn't help much there because you're already kicking ass. You're there. Okay, Xanthos. You consecrate these chains. You succeed. You feel this holy power flow through you. Sweat does find your brow as you feel yourself sort of ladening yourself with the corruption of these chains and purifying it. You're a conduit of the power of the gods' domination over the Titans themselves. And in this moment, you consecrate these chains. The jagged stone that surrounds them seems to crumble here and there. a little bit, as if eroding very quickly. All the hard edges become soft, and the holes that make up the circles of the links sort of fill over. And the chains seem to almost forge and fuse into the side of the mountain a little bit more, their appearance seeming to be a little bit more complementary of the mountain. And something else happens. The rocks of the mountains, as they sort of change, you begin to hear the sound of rushing water. And to no danger to your own person or anything like this, you see a waterfall, a small waterfall, begin from the top of the mountain and sort of hit the chains, lap over them, and fall down the mountain as you create this sort of you create this like waterfall. And you find that this was a bit of an anomaly of nature, sort of stalling the influence of certain things as this. And you feel this water joining with the rivers around, and things flowing, nature flowing, the power of holiness flowing, and consecration is there. Now, Xanthos, you are going to gain. We use these in downtime. They're called divine boons.
Yeah.
These will be specifically used for the gods themselves. One is for a chthonic god. You may invoke this divine boon for an omen, a prophecy, a minor miracle at a key moment. You may invoke the name of a chthonic god to do this, as they've looked on this act with great pleasure, as it is their domain, the chains, the binds, the titans. The second boon is for the Sicilian river gods. So should you come upon a river, a source of water, somewhere out here in the lands of the Thessaly, you can beseech this boon to give you a little minor miracle. If you find a rushing tide, perhaps the river will unfold. Maybe the river god will appear before you, give you some wisdom. So, the river gods of Thessaly, you have a divine boon with one. And you also have a divine boon with the chthonic god, the realm of your father.
Cool.
Those would be your rewards for this consecration. Well done. You descend and know that you have made this land a little bit more holy. And this was no small feat of consecration. Well done. Yeah, this game's rewards are going to be there's going to be a lot of boon-based rewards. Fear not, there is going to be material rewards as well, as some of you have already received. But yes, after some time, Xanthos, you descend the mountain. Everybody should have got a short rest, aside from Xanthos, unfortunately.
Do I feel any like? I'm just remembering the chain that Hephaestus had me like examined. Do I feel any influence from that one Titan way like back?
I will say, as you do this, some very small part of the bronze remains laid bare. You don't feel it innately, but then again, you haven't physically interacted with this chain. Would you touch it? It's consecrated, after all.
Despite like how terrifying it is knowing like every single star is a Titan. There's some, they're a powerful force, and knowing that I've at least sort of seen this one single Titan or even been noticed, I want to like keep tabs on that.
Okay.
So if there's any way I can kind of just like take a peek at what's going on kind of in the cosmos through the chain like last time, I'd like to.
Sure. Okay, so you're going to touch it?
Yes.
Okay. It's different. When you touch the chain on Olympus, it spoke of something astral, celestial, right? This time, as you touch the chain, it's very different. It is this very simple feeling of the essence of like bitterness. It is like the bitterness of something grand, and indeed mightily powerful. And is the bitterness of one who would wish to cut down all oppositions. Cut is a very key word. You feel almost like a blade stroke moving through you as you hold on to this. It's rough, Xanthos. You feel, dare say, painful. As you touch this chain, it is the feeling of this grand force taking a lethal blow and just dragging it down you. And this feels like it goes on for an hour. To your perception, it goes on for an hour as this blade just doesn't cut through you, but certainly leaves like a long slice down your body, like over through your, like cuts your lip and down, and it just moves down your body slowly over the course of an hour. It's someone who bitterly wants to inflict upon everybody. And it's this impossibly unrelenting, indestructible force. And you know, as you're held there, for all your struggles, scream, whatever it is you may do, it is unrelenting and impossible to stop. And as you remove your hand, as this hour, maybe two, feels like has gone by of just slowly lurching through this time of pain like a weight on your back, you blink, and you have returned to the exact same moment you touched it. This being in here, while the other being in the first chain was something great and dominating and powerful, maybe malicious, dare I say, this was a bitter, tyrannical power, a bitter, hating thing.
I suddenly plays a hand like on my face where I was being cut.
There's
and,
no
like,
mark
take
whatsoever.
A few like long breaths.
You know what? It's consecrated, so I'm not going to get
Yeah.
you. I'm not going to get you with anything. It's consecrated.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, but it's consecrated.
Yeah.
But no,
I'll
yeah,
just-
you're unaffected, unmarked in any way.
I'll say you belong in there. The plans you have for the world should never come to pass. And should the bindings ever weaken again, should my consecration be worn down by the corruption that you wield, I will return. You will remain there forever. I may have it down the mountain.
Okay. An unknown force will remember this.
Oh, great! So the corner of the
Yeah,
screen.
like a
Oh, no.
little telltale, whatever, up the corner.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Okay. You descend the mountain. You guys are like, about an hour and a half has passed since the battle had ceased, and Xanthos appears. You guys have slain your enemies. You have claimed proof of your deeds. You may continue your voyage, having left these chains consecrated. The mountain righted in the eyes of the gods. Okay. Wish to
is that
continue to try and-
water? I am so thirsty.
Yeah, you guys down there at a certain point, like very just before Xanthos got here, would have noticed this like very nice little waterfall started. Very cool.
I'm going to drink my fill.
Drink your
Be
fill.
sure to thank the river gods when after you've drunk your fill.
I will thank you, Xanthos.
I simply do what is within my power.
Don't we all? I do what is within my power.
Thyia will use a combination of prestidigitation and the water to clean up because she's probably mess, and she will absolutely say thank you to river gods, just for existing and being happy in this place. And now
Okay.
she is not dirty, and that is a terrible feeling when you have to walk around and you're sticky and the blood is on you, especially if it is hot. This is much better this way, thank you.
If anyone wants to know which river god to talk to, this is a little bit of a higher one, but maybe a religion check.
Sure.
To say,
I have-
hey,
Sure.
yeah.
Okay, I have no skill on this, but I will make roll. Oh
Natural
yeah,
20.
no.
I guess.
3.
21.
21. Yeah, the DC was 20 and above. This is, yeah, it's pretty, there's a lot of gods out there, pretty obscure knowledge. So 20 plus was the thing. So you would know Candybus, and you live close to here, so it makes sense that you would know. This stream is going to, you would undoubtedly flow into the river, Apadanos. So you would be praying to the river god Apadanos.
Naturally, the river god Apadamos keeps us
You know them.
clean and quenched.
Yeah. So, yeah, Apadanos. So yeah, you say that, and then everybody can say, "Oh, thank you, Apadanos." Yes, drink the water, bathe in the water, enjoy the water. Who does so? Who thanks Apadanos and either drinks or bathes or something from it? Yep, Candybus.
I mean,
Thyia does, it sounds
I
like.
rolled 23 on the
absolutely.
religion, so I already knew.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, and you knew
Yeah,
as well, Xanthos.
Yeah, I'll drink.
Okay.
Wash my
Then you
hands.
three will all
I'll
get.
take part also.
Okay, everybody does. Maybe you guys just have a little, little bath and whatever, and have some water, and just like enjoy the blessings of like a new river system forged. And as you all sort of like pray and maybe leave offerings and thanks Apodonos for the grace of his river, you will all receive inspiration for paying this god respect as a little minor holy miracle. Very cool. Okay. And with that, you can continue your voyage. Get all your stuff on, prepare to travel. Vasaliki, would you like to look for the mountain pass that you might get your way to Thyia? Go for it.
Wow.
12. 12. Okay. It takes a little longer than expected because you guys started your day in Ayatollah. Hold it around the mountain. Make sure my scale is correct. It feels a little bit short, but I could be wrong. No, it's correct. Okay, let's see. Did a little climbing. Came back down. Vasaliki, you don't, as you're up here at a fairly nice vantage at the mountain, you're like kind of searching out, like looking for paths down the mountain into the valley that you can see. Unfortunately, you don't find anything today. You guys are able to make your way down the mountain and return to the village of Phyllis, where the villagers will receive you, will hear of your story, and will celebrate most victoriously. And then all of your legends go, "Hey, oh God, congratulations, you did it, you saved us from the mountain raiders." They'll invite you in, they'll feed you, dress you, give you wine, and they'll praise you as like local heroes. And that's how you can kind of spend your nights. You bed, your rations are restocked for free, and yeah, you guys enjoy like a little leisure as you make your way back into this like little tiny village that's being harassed.
Can I work on my map?
You most certainly can. Make me a check. With advantage because you have the tools.
I got an 8.
An 8. It's not great. I'll give you a little bit. Give you a little more than a little bit of that. You basically like know your route up and down the mountain, but you don't utilize the vantage of the mountain to its full potential, unfortunately. So you basically get the village and like a little bit of the side of the mountain you climb. If you kind of like get down the mountain, you're like, ah, fuck, I totally forgot to like use the vantage to its full effect, unfortunately. I'm gonna make a quick mark on the mountain or on your map here. For you guys, just to remember that is Mount Orpheus. Pretty important mountain. Or Othris, excuse me. Othris. All right, cool. Thank you. All right. Is there anything that you guys want to do this evening as you're sort of like welcomed and being treated well? Maybe they have like a little local party and celebration. Anything you guys want to do? Or you want to just get back to traveling, make your way to Thyia? Totally fine.
I'm partying. I think I earned it.
I think I earned it. Well, you all certainly earned your revelries, and we can assume that revels are had in the course of the evening. We don't need to play out that kind of energy. We don't want to. It's all good.
I think Romulus wouldn't necessarily partake in the revelry. I think, he would kindly accept the rations and restocking, I guess. But I think he'll probably find a corner or whatever, and he'll like just find a safe wallflower space to go to sleep for the night.
Fair enough. Oh man, a victory was had and you weren't there for it. It feels a little bad, and that's it. There will be other victories, you tell yourself, just not today.
You're defending the blind. A noble deed.
Defending the blind will not earn me any favor, Candybus.
You don't know that. It very well. It just might.
Teresia says, you're in favor with me. I feel pretty favorable being alive.
I'm glad you are alive, also.
Would you like a prophecy? So in exchange for all of this favor you have gained with me.
Why, yes, great, all-seeing one, please grant me a prophecy.
That's more like it. All right, let's see. Yours is a hard thread to follow for some reason. I don't usually have this much trouble. But I've seen what was, what is, what will be. You are a warrior. You have always been a warrior. Even before you traveled. Even before you were born. And you will be when, as time comes on, and you will be a warrior when you die as well. You will see home again. In this life and the next. Not sure exactly what all of that meant, but the visages are not always perfectly clear. Maybe that made something to you, but it did not to me.
Cloudy words. And even cloudier meanings, I suppose.
If you
But I
wish,
thank you
I could spend
nonetheless.
more time looking into your omens, your auguries, divine more certain prophecies of who you are, what you will become.
That is fine. I do not require any more.
A man who fears prophecy. Interesting. Very well. I shall look no further.
Kind of nods and finds his tree to crawl around.
Yeah, sit in your
It,
tree.
in theory, you know, like how a dog goes out in the woods and just kind of, I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, yeah. I got you. I got you. You find a nice place to rest your head. Absolutely. Um, anybody else, or shall we proceed to? Yeah,
How small is this village?
it is small. No more than like not 100 people. Like it is tiny.
So probably no one who is doing brewing.
No, like this is
All
this
right,
is
I was
very like they're self-sustaining, but it's
okay.
very very basic self-sustain. There's probably like a dozen or two families.
So you
Might
know
be a
what?
witch lady.
I will revel with Candybus. We will enjoy the night. Ra, ra, and
Oh, yes.
uh and take
Fair enough.
and go to sleep.
Fair enough. Yeah, you guys will encounter lots of villages along the way, and not all of them are interesting. A lot of them have very basic import, export prominence, or frankly, just export prominence, and have very sort of basic self-sustaining uh, abilities. Can provide you food, water, hospitality, maybe drink, but yeah. Especially out here, not on major trade routes. These guys are like, oh, we haven't had villagers in I must be 10 years now. Please come. That's probably how you were welcomed into the village. But as you set off the next morning, as you guys are superstars in this village, they're like, oh, heroes. They slew dragons on the mountain. And they leave and they go, goodbye, goodbye. And you guys take off. Vasaliki, keep on, you make me another survival check.
20.
20. You are doing your thing. Um, I'll say Xanthos hasn't fully like backed off after your cold shoulder. He's kind of like you're looking around. Maybe you struggle just. He says, "I am not the hunter that you seem to be. You're most voracious, but if you ever needed help with anything, uh, consider me at your disposal."
I'm not going to be needing your help.
If you say so. And you just kind of walk around. You can tell people can tell he's trying. He's trying to make it happen with Vasaliki, but she's a tough nut to crack. Um, but yes, Vasaliki, as you set off from Violais, you do end up finding that's like definitely not the path most traveled. It's definitely a little bit of pathfinding going on here, but you do find a workaround through the mountains. You find a little path that is acceptable. A little bit of climbing is required. Getting through the mountain and everything. Um, let's see if you guys make it to Thyia by the end of the day. I would like so Vasiliki. Would you roll again?
20.
20. That's excellent. I am going to set the DC because she rolled a 20. I'm going to set the DC to 10 to see if everybody is able to like keep up in the rough terrain. So I'd like everybody to roll me athletics or acrobatics checks just to like deal with like the footwork of the terrain.
17.
Nat 20, 27. And I'm gonna like give Xanthos like a pointed look as I totally crush this terrain. I definitely didn't need his help.
Absolutely.
Nat 19 for 21.
Nice. You guys are all doing just fine, it sounds like.
16 from Romulos.
Very nice.
He's taking it slow.
17 from Thyia.
Very nice. Very nice. Xanthos, how'd you do? Sorry? Xanthos?
Oh, 17.
Sorry, I just missed you. Okay, excellent. Unsurprisingly, the blind priest doesn't do too good, but you guys help him through a little bit here and there. I'm not too worried about that.
It feels like we're forgetting someone.
Under a rock, like a small rock too. No, you guys get him through. He's good. He doesn't slow you down too much. It's just that he like in certain portions of the elevation you kind of give him a little bit of a, but he doesn't. He's very insistent that he doesn't want to slow you guys down. He keeps up with the stick well enough, and he does seem to have some kind of innate ability to know where not to step. Little danger sense in his brain. Ironically, Xanthos doesn't do. Xanthos and Amphion kind of struggle a little bit. And yeah, so there's points Vasaliki where he's like, he has a hand on the wall and he's like putting up the rock and he like looks up and you're like standing like 20 foot in elevation, like looking down at him like pathetic. And like make your way. And he's like, damn. I'll make a man out of you. But in the end, you guys do make your way through despite getting slowed down a little bit by you guys all even each other out. The average all evens out very nicely. And you guys make your way through the Mount Orthrus mountain range and south. In Candybus, you look on from the end of Vasaliki's little mountain path that she had found, and you look down to see off in the distance, home. It's Thyia. You see your home, the sort of I don't want to say fortress, but certainly like the citadel palace of Thyia, way down there. Only a couple miles off.
Home sweet home.
And absolutely, and as you travel down from the mountain and make your way along, Candybus, maybe a little pep in your step, you guys are going to make your way. You did technically cut a day off of your journey, even with the detour with the cult. You technically did chop a day off the journey. And at the end of the day, you guys are going to make your way into the city of Thyia. But we will go to Candybus's house next session.
You get to meet my family.
My family.
That was incredible.
Good. I hope everybody's enjoying the sessions. Good.
Get to meet my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 siblings.
You thought the Andigards were bad.
Yeah. Greek mythology, baby. These family trees are, well, they're dense. They ain't no little park sad, recently planted little things.
I need to get, but I will see some of y'all later and some of y'all next week.
Same here. So have a great night, guys. We'll catch you next week.
All right, good session.